I just realized something.
I'm late.
I realized that my hoodie matches your guitar. Guitar. While Jeremy's still warming up, welcome everyone to our weekly live stream. Happy Sunday Fun Day, where we get to hang out with you guys for about an hour. We talk a little bit, do some snail mail opening, and then we shift gears and go into a live auction.
Which, you're going to have comic books tonight, right?
We are. We even talked about auctioning off Jeremy.
What?
We're going to auction you off in a future auction. What do you think about that?
I think.
What do you guys think? Let us know in the chat. Would it be a fun idea to auction Jeremy off for just a hangout, and then whatever the proceeds are for auctioning him off will go towards some type of donation charity, maybe even like an animal charity? Are you all warmed up, Miso? Daryl says, I cannot afford him.
You have any idea how much I am an hour?
Mary says, I'd bid on him. Chris is still saying, yeah, that would be awesome. Granny says, does Jeremy have a brother?
3 of them. None of what you want, trust me.
Jake Lunsford says, I would bid 1 dead coyote. Take it away, Jeremy.
I don't know what I'm singing yet. I just got tuned up. I was watching animals on the TV.
Yeah, he was.
Because I'm missing
really was.
Florida. Boy,
Ooh.
wait until we show you what we got in the cameras in
Thank
Florida.
you.
You're not gonna believe what we got in the
Thank
cameras.
you, Robin.
in
Yeah,
Florida.
it's pretty wild.
Beyond wild. I mean,
Wild.
it is wild, but
Pretty wild.
wait until we show you.
Thank you, Helen Gale. Deborah Ross, thank you for the $20 super chat.
What are we singing tonight?
All I want to do is auction Jeremy. All I want to do is auction off Jeremy.
Oh, now you
Don't
sing.
just stare at me. The money will go towards a good foundation.
All I wanna do is go to Florida. All I wanna do is go to Florida, where there's no snow, like up there in the Dakota.
It's getting cold.
I wants to go to Florida. What about you, George? You don't want to go to Florida with me?
I do, but I want to make sure the chicken butts and peacock are with us. Thank you, Ted B.
All I want to do is take my chickens. All I want to do is take my
Thank you,
chickens.
Mary Franklin.
I ain't reading no Dickens.
Thank you, Elizabeth.
If they want to, they can give me a lickings. I want to take my chickens.
Thank you, Daryl. Thank you, Joanne.
Does this sound like the train? The train going to Florida?
Oh, yeah. Thank you, Wesley Hale.
All I want to do is take my peacocks. All I want to do is take my peacocks. Please don't call the cops. Don't even try and make me stop. I'm gonna take my peacocks.
Ted B. Thank you.
This is the Florida train. Woo woo! How about give me a woo
Use the
woo?
big fist.
Woo woo! Woo woo! Woo woo!
Debbie Vaughn. She said she's going to Thank you, Debbie.
All I want to do is take
Thank you,
Debbie Bond.
Allison.
All I want to do is take Debbie Bond. Look out, George.
Thank you, Patricia.
Me and Debbie, we gone.
Beating life. Thank
I'm gonna
you.
take old Debbie Bond. Woo, 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 woo. You the conductor or what?
A little delayed.
Woo, 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 woo. Give me one name.
All right. Let's go with Dawn.
Dawn?
Yeah.
What rhymes with Dawn? All I want to do is be like Dawn. All I want to be is like Dawn. I don't want to mow her lawn.
Laura, thank you.
I don't want to get in the trees and start sawing. I want to be like Dawn.
Dawn's doing somersaults.
All I want to do is go to Florida. Where's my woo-woos?
Oh, I thought
I say all I want to do is go to Florida. You go, woo, woo. Ready?
Do I have to?
Yes. Ready?
I guess.
All I want to do is go to Florida.
Woo, woo.
Very good. All I want to do is go to Florida.
Woo, woo.
There's no snow like in North Dakota. Baby, take me to Florida.
Woo, 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 woo. I hate singing. Oh, very good. Thank you, Jimmy.
Baby, we need to go to Florida.
Yeah,
Florida or bus?
I'm ready to go right now.
I guess I'd take Florida and the bus.
I would go right now.
You would go to Florida right now? Why? Because
Jeremy committed to some future engagements with friends, and so we ended up staying.
We had
longer
no
than
date.
anticipated.
we had no date on when we were going to Florida. And then our Bible study group was like, hey, let's all go see The Chosen season 3. The opening
Thank you, Soup
is going to be in the theaters. And we said, well, we'll probably be gone in Florida. And they said, oh, come on, you big weenies, just stay.
Go afterwards.
And I was like, fine, we'll go.
Yeah.
We'll go afterwards.
Because the moment snow came falling from the sky is when we were gonna hit the road.
Which was yesterday. Which George told me all day today. Let's pack up. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
I
was like, what are we doing?
We'll get on the road.
What
right
are we
after
doing?
The live.
What are we doing in this weather when there's Florida? I told her today, I'm like, we own a ranch in Florida. Why are we in this cold weather?
Thank you, Zoe. That's so funny.
I mean, we could just go for a drive a few hours south and pick up some temperatures. So, all right.
That's a good idea, David Braden. Thank you.
So, big thing here tonight. We got a ton of mail. Worcester Post Office is finally getting their act back together.
Yes.
And keep in mind that we have shared with you that the issue was the Worcester Post Office. If you were sending mail and you got mail back, and they just all kinds of wonky things. They were like, no address in here anymore. They left no forward order. Oh, here's these. I mean, they just every ridiculous thing you can possibly think of.
Big old hiccup.
They absolutely screwed up, and they are getting it back together again. So we do have mail finally. Yes. We know some of you have sent mail. You have mail returned. Mm-hmm. You can take that mail and you can get a refund for your postage at your post office. Or you can just say, hey, Wooster screwed up. Send it again. Mm-hmm. And if they need confirmation, they can call the Wooster, Ohio post office. And then
thank you, Jeffrey M.
The supervisor there will clarify and will fix all of that and help you get your package back to us. Now, big question always is, whenever we go somewhere, George, they're always like, oh, no, where do I send mail?
Don't panic. The P.O. Box will still remain the same, which is our P.O. Box located in Wooster, Ohio. our awesome moderators will drop the address in the live chat.
Of course, it's in
you don't know
every video description.
It is also located in every video description. It's located in our About section if you're familiar with navigating YouTube.
All over YouTube.
Beating Life, thank you so much.
Unfortunately, most people don't actually know how to navigate a YouTube page.
Yeah.
They only get YouTube going, hey, here's a video, watch this. Hey, here's a video, watch this. Probably, I would say maybe 5% of YouTube viewers, probably even less, know how to navigate YouTube. All the information is there. Like, we got a comment today. I'm a new viewer. Can you please number and order every single one of your videos? They are by date in like 5 different places.
Yes. And if you go to the ultimate playlist,
it's
the binge
in order.
It's all
in order. But YouTube doesn't work that way to educate you. They just go, hey, we think you'll like this video. Hey, what the Hale's just released. Watch this.
It's a bit confuzzling.
Very few people actually end up on the page or understand that all that information is there. But all information is on every video and on our actual channel page.
For the longest time, I didn't know how to navigate YouTube.
I didn't even know what YouTube was.
It wasn't until maybe 4 years ago when I figured out how to navigate it. All I did I would go to the search and just type in what I was looking for. I usually use YouTube for either songs or like a how-to video. So like if I didn't know how to do something, I would just click on how to. I didn't know that you can go to a channel and then there's different tabs once you get to their channel. So don't feel bad if you don't know how to navigate. I just learned 4 years ago.
Did you teach me?
No, I think you just kind of learned on your own by doing it.
Really?
Yeah.
I've learned a lot of things.
I may have shared a couple things with you.
Hey, feel free to share some more. I'm not complaining.
Thank you, Dreamer GS for the $5. Jill Kane, thank you so much.
So Florida or bust, eh?
Florida or bust.
We were originally.
I kept telling him today, we'll do the live and we'll get on the road. We'll just drive through the night.
You were saying let's go this weekend instead of Monday.
I did say we can go because I was looking at our schedule and we do have a couple of very important appointments this week that we can't miss. And then Friday is when we'll see The Chosen season 3 episodes 1 and 2. And I said, why don't we get on the road right after that?
So you just want to go Saturday?
Or Friday evening, like right after the movie.
Oh yeah, I mean we could get some hours
we can
out of the
avoid some traffic, and then I mean it's entirely up to you. Or we can get on the road early Saturday and still make it on time for the live Sunday evening.
Which that would be cool. I'm looking at videos right now of the security cameras in Florida.
Yes, all kinds.
And you know specifically why. You guys want to see the craziest thing in the world? All right, we have not. This is rare and an endangered animal in Florida, and we have caught it on camera. Mm-hmm. Now it is not the best imaging. I know right now they're all thinking, "What? You got Bigfoot? What's going on?" No, we did not capture Bigfoot on camera. So here's what you need to know, and let me preface with what you're about to see. First, what happens is...
We should make them guess.
Okay, we can make them guess.
Okay.
All right, guess what animal we caught on camera on the Florida ranch. Which is another thing. I mean, we get so many comments. What happened to you guys in Florida? I mean, I just wonder.
Do you want to show them the clip and make them guess what it is?
You just said make them
I know.
guess.
I was going to have you show the video.
No, they're going to guess what it is before they see the clip. They're going to know what it is once they see the clip.
All right.
Monique says a fox. What does a fox say?
Deborah says
gators,
Sasquatch.
Elephant, bobcat, pig. Okay. All right. I'm seeing a gorilla, Willis, turkey, puma. So not a coyote, says Jeffrey. All right.
An elephant?
It is the elusive, the wild.
Gators, pig.
This is a hunting pit bull. And this is going to be horrible for them to see with the glare.
Yeah, with the glare.
All right, let me see what I can do for you, okay?
Okay.
So here's, no, for them, not for you. So here is yesterday. A lot of people
are guessing Willis.
Yesterday at 12:33 a.m.
A giraffe. lions and tigers and bears. Oh,
this is going to be, let me see how I can help you see this better. Okay.
Bald eagle.
That's a pit bull. Okay. Right by the chicken coop. Sets off. You can see the other camera and the light goes on.
The Florida panther.
So then.
Crystal says Jeremy's twin.
All right. So you saw that light go on. Well, here's the other angle. I know this is difficult for you to see. It's much easier for us without the glare. That's a pit bull right there, okay? That's a pit bull. Now, that pit bull went across the street to the tortoise sanctuary and actually killed 4 guinea hens, and itself got itself in trouble, and that pit bull no longer exists. If the owner didn't get that pit bull, this is the crazy part, and can we shut lights off or something? Shut that light off really quick. We're going to try and help you see this. If the owner didn't get that pit bull, this is the craziest thing ever. 3 minutes afterwards. All right, that's just a giant boar, but that was the same night. I'm going to show it to you anyway. We will be catching this guy once we get down there and all the babies. So there's a giant boar, but that's not what I'm trying to show you. What I'm trying to show you is, man, it's going to be so hard for you guys to distinguish, but I'm going to show it to you anyway. All right, now watch the way this walks and how big it is. Did I screw it up? I screwed it up. You're looking at the head of the animal right there. Do you see that tail? Do you see the gape and the walk? Let me show you again. Okay. Here we go. One more time. Look at the tip of the tail. It's a black tip on the tail. All right. Who knows what it is?
A lot of you already guessed correctly.
Yes.
A lot of you have definitely guessed correctly.
We have footage of a Florida panther, not only on the property, at the house, at the chicken coop, stalking the pit bull. That's the craziest part.
So wild.
That Florida panther, number one, endangered. Number two, yeah, we do have fox on the property. Mm-hmm. We are actually going to try and catch the fox. Obviously, that's an issue with our chickens there. Mm-hmm. And so this fox has moved in over near the chicken coop, gray fox. Beautiful. We're going to see if we can take care of that once we get there. What do you think about me catching a Florida panther?
I don't know if you'll catch it. When we first moved there, we were told that a panther does come through the property once a year,
once or twice a year, and that it's collared, and Florida wildlife actually follows it, so they know exactly where it's at.
So we knew it was coming. We just didn't know when.
Karen says, "Is it a cougar, a mountain lion?" So panther, cougar, mountain lion, all the same animal. They're all the same animal, just different words for the same animal. So when I call her like George, sweet fart, stinky butt, things like that. It's all the same person,
Stinky butt.
Yeah,
I thought that was Patricia.
Patricia, all that. It's all the same person. So cougar, Florida panther, mountain lion, all the same thing. We absolutely 100% have footage of a Florida panther at the house, and the craziest part is stalking that pit bull. That pit bull goes up across the street, gets into guinea hens. The owner catches it at 4 a.m. Catches it at 4 a.m. And the coyote, the mountain lion or the Florida panther doesn't get it. The owner of the animals that the pit bull ate and attacked got it, which that cougar, mountain lion, panther was probably there watching the whole thing go down too.
B. Sean Goodman says, "Are you sure Marilyn Raby is not a shapeshifter?"
Very well could.
He thinks the Florida.
Well, I think Marilyn Raby was wearing sunglasses and a wig this week at a storage unit facility as well. So
the blonde wig.
Yeah, well, yeah, the blonde wig. Yeah,
yeah.
That could be.
Julie says it's a man
bear pig. Could be. Could be. How crazy is that?
So crazy.
How incredible would it be if we get on the property and we're out on the gator, which somehow we have to get the gator there. If we're out on the gator and then up in the tree, we see a Florida panther just stalking us.
The panther, maybe not so much. It's the bear that frightens me because our neighbor to the other side of us
caught black bear
and shared pictures with us. I can't remember if we shared that with if we shared that in one of our videos, but that would frighten me because when they stand up, they're probably twice your height.
Baby, I ain't scared no bear. Scared of you, and you're half my size.
But maybe Fred the Moose would scare him.
Maybe you would scare him
if the bear saw Fred.
You start doing your Arabic stuff.
The big antlers.
Start doing your Arabic. Oh, this is part of our culture. This is who we are. You start doing that, yeah, I'll scare him.
I did scare the coyote when I saw it come after the chicken during broad daylight when I was eating
all
my
Arabic
breakfast
on it
in the kitchen.
Yeah, you went all Arabic.
Oh yeah,
on it.
I yelled at it.
And I shot at it.
And you missed.
I did. It was very far away, and I missed. I did miss. So, a couple projects we have to get done before we actually get on the road. Mm-hmm. And they probably want to know what's going to happen with the chickens and the peacocks. Mm-hmm. Tell you what, let's do this. Let's get in the mail first, and then we'll get back into what's happening and what we're going to do with the animals and all of that.
Okay.
So, what do you got?
All right. Are we going to sing the mail song?
There's a mail song?
Yeah.
We sing it?
From the Netherlands. Thank you so much for...
You actually sing the mail song?
Yeah, you do. I listen.
Do you go,
I listen to you sing.
Do you do that?
To you sing it.
Do you go woo woo?
Elizabeth says a panther screams like a woman.
I don't want to hear anymore. Where's my woo woo?
We've got. Don't make me sing.
We got mail.
You've got quite a bit. I don't even know where to start.
Probably start at the first thing that your hand touches.
All right, I'm gonna bring the small package. We're gonna go small to large package.
Okay. You usually like to go the other way around, but hey, whatever floats your boat. All right, we got, I'm just going to start going because George has got a lot here tonight. A lot of your letters, because we have a lot of mail, we may not be able to read all of the aspects of your letters, but we'll do the best we can. This says George.
Okay.
All right, here you go. This says George. Thought you could enjoy wearing this handmade apron. My mom is an avid sewer and made this special for me to send to you.
Nice.
I love Elvis items. My husband and I are homebound disabled. Enjoy your videos.
Look at that.
Hope find out what's making you sick soon. It's never fun to be sick, not knowing the reason. I pray for you both. Angela in Michigan.
How
Check
fun.
that out.
Nice.
Wow. Did you just say noise?
Noise.
I think you're going to have a whole lot more things right here because this says, this is from Ty in Indiana.
Thank you for the apron.
Indiana. Here you go. I'm gonna pass some stuff off to you.
All right.
Looks like some super.
Some U.S. war bonds.
That's cool. Looks like some super cool stuff. All right. You can start showing it.
This is one of those ration books.
That's a ration book.
Nice.
It's from Ty. All right. Let's see what we got here from Ty.
Very, very cool.
Ty says, "Thank you. Myself and my 4 foster children love watching you when we can. This past year, we have been lucky enough to become fun employed."
Woo, woo. This one's on wheels.
Here are some of the items we recently found in a few units that we thought you would enjoy. Keep up the good work.
Nice.
You lighten up everyone's world. Ty and Michelle.
Oh, very cool.
Very, very cool. Very, very cool.
I like.
Wow.
And then a sticker album, of course.
When are you going to make that sticker album?
This one has a Garbage Pail Kids sticker on the back.
Oh my goodness. There's probably more inside. Check this out. There's got to be more inside.
Another sticker book. So when they found this, they probably automatically thought of you, Jeremy.
Of your undying love for me.
Here's more sticker albums that George can give Jeremy. And then
check that out.
A vintage comic book, Werewolf by Night. Very cool.
Should I admit that I've spent another $500 on Garbage Pail Kids today?
If that's what you want to share, sure.
But they're not for me. They're an investment for the future. All right, that's a lot of cool stuff.
Very cool.
I'm going to hand it off to you. Thank you so much, Ty and Michelle. Appreciate it. Love hearing that you guys have been able to become fun employed. This is from Aja or Asia. All right, here you go. There you go, right there. Asia from Michigan. Hi, you two. Saw this in the Benz when I was trying to boost my eBay store before my cancer surgery on Tuesday. I already beat thyroid cancer in 2015, now doing uterine cancer.
Wow.
Thank you for all you do, Asia. Asia, we will be praying for you.
The stats, thank you so much. Says, please get bear spray.
To attract them? Because I would love that. Babe, you know I've been trying to see a bear in the wild for how many years?
I know.
Trying to see one in the wild, and I've yet to see one. They're very, very elusive. And I would love to see one. Okay, let's see what we have. What is that? For the warehouse potty from Jenny Lunsford. Yeah.
We talked about this.
So we do have a handicap seat and then a bucket underneath. And we learned the hard way that water is your friend in the bathroom. It absorbs
when Jeremy
smell.
Says we, he means Christian and himself, because I would never think to go number 2.
Christian has learned it, and I have learned it.
There's no plumbing.
And Patience has learned it, and somebody won't admit it.
I've never. It's like my body knows to just hold it until.
That night too, which is weird. So it's $25,000 just to drill water, and then I have to build the bathroom. And on top of that, I'm going to have a $50,000 septic system as well. It is not a cheap thing to get a flushable toilet. Mm-hmm. All right, this is from Elizabeth Doherty from Dade City, Florida. So here you go. Looks like it's homemade right there, handmade.
Have to get chicken.
George and Jeremy. My name is Elizabeth. I make handmade jewelry for a living. I made these chicken frog and keychains with your names on them. I watch all of your videos all the time. I've been watching you for 3 years. I came across coin pushing, and I've been watching ever since. My websites are, you know what?
I can't get it open, but you could see the chicken with George on it.
There's her Elizabeth handmade jewelry. My YouTube is Butter French. Your loving fan in Dade City. Dade City isn't too far from where we go.
With Jeremy.
Doodles.
Aw, very cool.
Doodles.
Thank you.
Okay, let's see what we got here. There is no note in here. George is pushing stuff aside because she knows how much we got to go. No note. What is this?
It says, I made it awkward.
This must be for you.
That
must be for you.
I wear medium, Jeremy. This is like a 3X. This is your size.
That is a 3X.
It's a 3X, so this is you. You like to make things awkward.
This is totally what you do in my life. Make it awkward.
That's you, 100%.
Whoever sent this, I love it. Thank you.
It's perfect for him.
That is. All right, we got another one from Laura Murray in Alabama. Jacksonville, Alabama. Baby.
Yes.
Add these to the pile going to Florida this week.
It even says sweet home.
Does it?
Yeah, this one says sweet.
Jeremy and George, my mom and I are sending some love from Jacksonville, Alabama. We hope you both will enjoy these. May God bless.
Yes.
Laura and Annie Murray.
Going to Florida with us. We have so many to hang up. I'm pretty sure
we're gonna have the side walls wrapped around.
Yeah.
All right, this is from Pat, I believe, in Indiana, or Cox. Pat Cox, Cox Pat. We'll find out for sure. Holy cow! Holy cow. Look at this. Look at all these here.
Nice.
There's Purple Heart right there. All these are Purple Heart. Hold a second. Let's see. There's got to be a note. Got to be a note. There is a note.
Ooh.
All right. Let's see what we have here. Tammy. That's from Tammy.
Tammy?
Oh, bam! Tammy picking all the good T-shirts. She knows T-shirts. There's no doubt.
You.
Okay, she knows me.
You.
All right, Jeremy and George, a friend's husband passed away in January 2022. His name was Jerry Good of Indiana. He was a Purple Heart recipient. We found his plates as we were getting ready for an estate sale. I told my girlfriend and her daughter about What the Hales and all the good you and George do for others. Jerry would be honored to have his plates at What the Hales Ranch. Keep up the amazing restorations. We love you both. Do amazing. God bless. Thank you so much. That's a huge pile
They're
of plates.
definitely going to go to the
huge
ranch
pile of plates. We'll be putting those up probably within the next 2 weeks.
So Tammy says she sends a T-shirt with no. Michelle did too. So if we get another T-shirt, it's from Michelle.
Okay.
So
all right.
Remember that. She sent us an email as a heads up.
Geo Madcat from South Carolina. Love the channel. Watch it every day. I don't know how you do it all. From a constant viewer, Errol Bellad. Whoop bam! Geo Madcat from the South Carolina Low Country. All right. Thank you so much, Geo Madcat.
Do you want me to open the next one?
Yeah, you keep going and I'll.
This one's from the UK.
I got the pile of letters. She gave me the pile of letters because she can't read.
I think this is for you, Jeremy.
I think that's for you.
I think it's for you.
Pretty much sure
I've never seen anything like this.
I think it might be for you.
It's a ketchup tin.
Pretty sure that's for you. Why you be leaving notes on my refrigerator? Why you be leaving notes on my refrigerator?
The funniest comment was, why do you have like 30 things of ketchup in your fridge?
Because viewers keep sending ketchup. That's why.
Oh, look what else Nolan sent.
Oh, that's cool. Thank you so much,
I
Nolan.
can put that on the shelf tonight.
He sent that all the way from
the UK.
The UK. Thank you so much. Here's a letter from Brenda from Washington. I heard you weren't feeling well. Thought you would let you know I'm thinking of you both. Maybe you could use a little cheering up. Send you sunny thoughts. Get well soon, Brenda Davis. Put a smile. Hey, for you, put a smile on your face. Blessings. Thank you so much, Brenda. How are you feeling?
I feel good.
You ready for Florida?
I'm so ready.
For real?
So ready.
By the way, as we keep moving things over,
much.
It's not out of disrespect by any stretch of the imagination. There is a wall over here. Nothing can go over here. Everything has to process and move that way, and we have to move quickly, or this will be 6 hours of us opening mail.
Because we can't really read.
And then we spend a day. Well, tomorrow we'll go through everything with a fine-tooth comb and sort it and be like, oh, let's put this here. Let's put this here.
Florida. This is going on the ketchup shelf.
And then it all gets.
Stay Puff on your Ghostbuster
Did
shelf.
you? I didn't even see that. Huh. Interesting. All right, a big hello to George with a J and Jeremy with a G from northeastern Wisconsin, from the Kettlewells in Wisconsin. My name is Diane Kettlewell, and I live about 20 miles west of Oshkosh. Oshkosh. Okay. I became a big fan of your YouTube videos, watching each one. Jeremy, George is right. You should be a comedian. Interesting. You're funny, and George, you're down to earth sidekick.
See?
George is not down to earth.
That's what I
No.
When the one guy asked me, how would you describe yourself? I said, he's the one who's all like, and I'm just like the laid back sidekick.
Yeah, not. And when the camera is off, it's George's. And it's me.
What did I do today? All I did was sort all day today. And you're like, do you want to cuddle? And I'm like, I'm busy.
I was laying on the couch doing this, going, do you want to cuddle? No expression. I was like, do you want to cuddle?
No.
I didn't even move my lips. I was like,
do
you want to cuddle?
And then you're like, do you want to watch church? And then he falls asleep. Every Sunday he falls asleep while we're watching services.
I did not fall asleep during church.
Then why were you snoring, Jeremy?
Maybe it was you because you snore like crazy. All right. She says, down to business. I have several Lunenburg baskets I would like to sell. I'm 65 years old and don't go on social media. Would you be interested? And this is a long letter. Diane, what I think you could do is you could send George pictures of the baskets to whatthehales@yahoo.com. And then George can determine whether that is a good fit or not. We don't do anything commission for anybody. And we'll do outright buys. Like if you have something, we'll buy outright. But like somebody they said, how much do you pay? Do you pay retail? Absolutely not. And then people will go, well, you're ripping people off if you don't pay retail. No, I'm not. So I can't stay in business. Do you understand? If Walmart buys everything at retail, they sell it to you. They can't have any employees. Not that they really do anyway at the cashiers, but that's what I'm trying to say. There has to be a markup. I can't buy stuff at retail and sell it at retail and have employees and have a business. I have a large business that has large expenses. Therefore, I have to buy low and I have to sell high, just like Walmart does. And you don't go into Walmart and go, how dare you charge me retail? Thank you, Kathy.
Linda.
So yes, we do purchase, but we cannot purchase at retail prices, or we would be out of business and you would never see us again because we'd be living in a van down by the river in Otter Creek. Okay.
Well, here too.
Well,
we were living under the bridge.
That's true. We were living under the bridge. We have experience now.
Hours. Yeah.
This is airmail. Wow. Airmail from England. From Lynn Jeffries, I believe. Let me see for sure. Here's something that might be for you.
Okay.
Yes, from Lynn Jeffries. Jeremy and George and Jeremy. I just sat down with a cup of tea to read the paper and it appeared on page 2 enclosed. I hope you like it.
Sus Heinz.
That's funny. Lots of love, hugs and kisses,
This
Lynn.
is going to be a hard one. So who gets it? Jeremy for the ketchup or me for
Wait, it's both?
Show? Yes.
I don't know.
Ketchup looks like Elvis. Do you see that?
I do see it.
When you're scraping the bottom.
I do see it. And you find Elvis in the bottom?
Yeah. See it?
Bugs Adventures, thank you so much. All right.
Want a rock, paper, scissors for it later?
I'll leg wrestle you for it later.
Okay. All right. Someone else just gifted another membership.
Hopefully I win.
Crafty Jen just gifted 5 memberships.
Woo! Woo!
Terry
That's what
Adams,
we're doing tonight is woo woo.
Melody, Michelle Gore,
James Henson from Kissimmee, Florida sent a letter. Dear George and Jeremy, my name is James.
Roxanne.
74, retired, and I'm a faithful watcher of What the Hales. Love you both and your Christian values. I personally was surrounded at the. All right, on October 2nd, you had your show on the best storage unit ever. I was personally astounded at the $8,200. $8,300 cash in the safe, all the coins. What is 16 plus thousand, wasn't it? Pretty sure it was 16 plus thousand. I think we bought it for 8,200.
Yes.
And found a Seiko watch and towel. Wants to know if you could buy the watch, which again,
have to find it.
We might have. It could take us a year to find it. So I'm gonna send that off to you. The best thing to do is watch our eBay store, which is What the Hales, and then to watch the auctions on the live stream because George puts together watch slots.
Yes.
So what would happen is, I mean, you say Seiko watch, we have no clue.
We have so many.
There'd be a million Seiko watches, and it'll probably go in a Seiko watch slot.
So it all blends in and starts to all look the same. So it's hard to remember which specific watch, but.
Tammy, yet again, I thought the red shelf could use some new additions. Take care. No way! Catch up. Bottled Bailey. Check that out.
Philip says,
Hertz tomato.
Jeremy, that look on your face due to leg wrestling was awesome. Still cracking me up. Love you guys.
Thank you, Tammy. Tammy sent
man.
the shirt and she sent Garbage Pail Kid ketchup cards.
Nice.
Which shelf are they going to go on? Oh, I do. I have the Garbage Pail collection has gotten so big it wraps around to the back in the other room, and it's actually right next to the ketchup. So actually, it's going to work really well.
Yeah, I could put it in.
I took books out and put up Garbage Pail Kids, so that actually works.
You don't read.
All right, We have so much. I better start going faster, huh? Lori from New York, celebrating the good in life. Here we go. Lori, this looks handmade. It probably is. Jeremy George, thank you for sharing a portion of your lives on YouTube. Baby, it's your favorite.
Oh.
It's ice. Are you yawning already? Thank you for all the love and the fall blessings. We froze. We done
now
froze.
We're
We should be back. I'm watching it here.
My favorite Perry's ice cream, and it's hard to find it, but when they do have it, it's the chocolate ice cream with the Oreo chunks in it.
We should get some of that on the way down to Florida.
So good. Only certain stores carry it. Not all stores carry it.
We'll find it on the way. This is from Vicky Ayers from British Columbia. I have a feeling this is for George.
More stickers for my sticker collection.
You mean for my sticker collection book? Because you're going to declare your undying love for me?
Yep.
Look at those. Those are peacocks. You just ordered a peacock rug, didn't you?
Well, I was looking at them.
You're looking at peacock
picked
rugs.
Out.
Okay.
I have 4 picked out. I don't know which one I want yet, so I'm still debating which order.
I go with the one that looks like it's a peacock. This is from Sunnyshine in California. Must be from sunny California. Check that out. Check that out. Great Works.
Nice.
Or grr, I gotta go to Works. Grr, I got to go to Works. Very cool. Thank you, Sunnyshine.
Cool.
All right, here we go. This is another one from the Fulfillment Center. And no notes. And I love it. I already know.
Try the one from Michelle.
You think this is from Michelle?
Yeah.
Is this the one?
Yes.
This is it?
She did say it was Garbage Pail Kid.
Joe Blow. Check that out. Oh, my goodness.
That's very cool.
Oh, man. The thing is, do you wear it or do you not wear it? Like, this is too cool to wear.
He's got a bazooka shirt
But it's too cool not to wear.
It's entirely up to you.
I don't know. You know what?
I'm thinking he's probably not going to wear it, and he's going to make sure that it's like sealed and.
Man, I don't know. It's so like, this is too cool not to wear, but it's too cool to wear. I'm going to set it right here. I'm going to debate. I'm going to think about it. Okay. We got more.
Yes.
You're still opening too, right?
Yep.
This is from Karen Brown. Tom's car. Tom's tractor.
Tom's car.
Tom's. Wait, no, that's Cave's. Okay. This is from Karen Brown in Idaho, I believe. Jeremy and George. First of all, hello from Idaho. I was right. I've been watching you guys for almost 3 years. You two always are able to put a smile on my face and lighten up my heart whenever I'm feeling down. Thank you so much for being yourselves and sharing with the world, with the rest of us. I like the glitter
ink she used.
I've enclosed 4 license plates. I hope you will love to have them at their Florida ranch. The small plate was my husband's on a 1987 custom Softail Harley Davidson, baby. It's gonna be sweet with my vest that I bought. And there was a Nissan pickup as well. Very, very cool. There is a lot here. We're gonna read it all later. Karen, thank you so much.
Cool. Thank
you. Pass that off to you. Okay. And then we've got, I already know what this is. Come on, you guys know what this is, right? These are for the chickens to fight the coyotes.
Hawk arms.
You put those on. Yeah, you put them on the chickens to fight coyotes. See how many are in there. Hawk arms for the chickens, and they are from.
I like the neon green ones.
Ordered from Brit Bratz Prince from Cheryl R.
And some black ones.
Says, hi, George and Jeremy. I enjoy watching all the fun. Here's something for George and the chickens from Cheryl R.
Thank you.
Very cool. Thank you so much.
Now we just gotta see if I can put them on, if they'll even let me put them on.
Remember, we're gonna let you know exactly what's going on with the animals right when we get done with the mail here, which we do have a lot to catch up on because Wooster Post Office, they dropped the ball big time. Envelope. Twyla from New Mexico. Twyla sent here. I'm gonna have you. Oh, look at that. Twyla.
That's her name,
guys.
Elvis Presley coin collection. And
so there's one letter from Twyla, and then here's another letter from Twyla. Good afternoon, George and Jeremy from Albuquerque, New Mexico. I hope I spelled your name correct.
Woo, woo.
You did, although George would say you didn't because she'd say you flipped the G and the J. But don't worry, she can't read. She can't read. I'm sending this to you mail because I was mailing paper and plastic to George for packing. I went to the up store and I'm setting aside goodies for all of you and some fun stuff to do. And I was hoping I'm able to get. She's got a package. So she's asking for a street address. There is no street address, Twyla. It only goes to the P.O. box. So
look at all the fun stickers she used.
And she goes, I love my stickers. So there you go. I love my stickers.
Thank you
very,
so
very
much.
cool. Let's you're gonna set this one aside and read that one privately later.
Thank you.
Printed material from Alice in Canada. All the way from Canada. Yes. Hey, I think you're gonna have to show some of that.
Okay.
I think. George and Jeremy,
look at that chicken in the corner.
The Chalmers Foundation works tirelessly to fund and co-fund projects that benefit the healthcare in our area. This particular campaign has been made possible. Amazing efforts, volunteers, and the oncology staff. Look at that.
Look at a little chickie.
Give a cluck for cancer. I love it. Absolutely thought of you. Hope you're enjoying the pictures, stories, tips, and information.
This is for next year.
Very cool. From Alice Jiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle, wiggle.
Jiggle, jiggle, wiggle, wobble.
Look,
jiggle,
remember
wiggle,
when you
wobble.
were in a wheelchair?
Yes. Yes, I do. Remember every day.
All these nurses were pushing you around in the hospital because you're like, I don't need no wheelchair.
Life was good. Life was good. And Roberts from Illinois.
Thank you. Love it.
Sent the Santa Biblia. This is from Santa.
Biblia?
It's from Santa. It's from N. Roberts, but it's also from Santa.
Okay.
Do you know what Santa means?
Mm-hmm.
What does it mean?
Santa.
Okay, Santa Claus?
Yes.
No. That's holy. And Biblia or Biblias
is that
Bible, the word, the canon.
In what language?
Don't worry about languages. You can't read anyway. Man, we got a bunch of packages. Why are we? That was just all the smalls. We're getting to the bigs now.
Now we're getting to the bigs.
McCoy. We're somewhere. McCoy, check that out. Garbage Pail Kids keychain. I think this is probably for George. And we got some painted silver dollars.
Nice.
All right, I'm giving that to you to show.
Very
all right.
Cool.
Hi to both of you all. I did not want to try and remove the price and further damage packaging. The small package is for George. They're for tiny treasures picked up off of our beautiful beaches. The beige looking thing is the publicized oil spill of the Gulf. All the sand dollars I found were permanently stained brown, so I bought them home and made them beautiful again.
Aww.
How cool is that?
I love the color choice.
Very cool.
Very pretty.
Very, very cool.
Thank you.
All right, here we go with, this is from Mrs. Daryl Howell. No, Mr. Daryl. It's from Daryl. I thought it's called Mrs., but it's Mr.
Sure Daryl's in the chat, and he's the one who said that he couldn't afford you. I love it.
Baby, can anybody?
With us.
Here's that for you. I've got the letter here.
Okay.
All right, let's see what we got here. We've got Jeremy and George and Jeremy. Hope you like the egg tray. I thought of you would be good for your chickens. We love those egg trays.
We do.
They're very good. I used to have pheasants and silkies. We have silkies and a bunch of chickens. One Peeps love to go for the car rides. That's awesome. I wish mine would too. God bless. Sending prayers from Alabama. Thank you so much.
Home Alabama.
Can
I take this to Florida?
Yes.
Okay.
Did this one come from that package too?
Yes.
So there are 2 notes in there?
Yes.
Okay. Jeremy and George got the ribbons and the channel on coins. I'm sure the family has no idea this meant to the loved one and to the loved one. And I know what that means to me. Hopefully some of Collection. Oh, that's all of that. I love that you always thank the Lord for your friends. Sorry for my writing, Daryl. Yep, it was rough reading. I did a little bit of skipping. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Daryl.
What were the coins? Oh, were those challenge coins?
These are
military challenge coins. I gotcha.
And then this one came in
I gotcha. Military challenge
the
coins.
National Guard.
Cool. Very cool. All right, not to keep pushing you, but we're going to be here for 2 days, and we won't get to Florida if we don't keep going. Courtesy of the Wooster Post Office. This is from Zimmerman's in Tennessee, Marysville, Tennessee. And we got, oh, wow, there's a big old note right there. Jeremy and George. All right, I'm going to let you show this while I pull out the note. And Jeremy and George. I moved to Tennessee in November 2021 to take care of my 23-year-old special needs niece after my sister passed away from pneumonia. I was going through my sister's belonging. I came across our flag and thought you might like it for one of your properties. My sister used to live in Sheffield Lake. Used to go to Kelly's Island all the time, which we love, and Cedar Point. And of course, I love the videos. Thank you for entertaining us over the past few years.
Look at all these.
Leslie, aka Auntie, and Aaron, aka Angel Girl. What's up, Angel Girl?
This thing is sealed, but look how many plates is coming down.
We're definitely getting, once we get back to Florida, there's going to be an entire wall.
Yes.
The whole front is done. We start wrapping around the sides, and we're going to get a whole nother side done on the house. Remember, that's the only thing keeping that house up is license plates. All right, we got another box here.
It survived how many hurricanes since we got it?
That's a good question. 3. April Smith from Tennessee.
Ugh.
Bam!
Ugh.
All right, there's the stuff. I'll read the note.
Okay.
Jeremy and George, I can't express how much I've enjoyed your videos. I can always count on the both of you to bring a smile to my face. Watching you both in the relationships you share and all the love for others encourages me to do more. So thank you for the gifts sent with much thanks. George, I hope you enjoyed the book. I found it in an antique store in South Carolina with visiting my brother and his family.
Nice.
Stay strong for one another. April Smith.
How cool.
The tags are for the Florida home.
Very cool.
You got an Elvis encyclopedia?
This thing is so heavy. And look, it's even got gold pages.
Well, all I can say is that can't come to Florida because we have a weight limit.
What's going on my shelf is.
Okay. Because we have a weight limit. Now, this, on the other hand, this can go wherever we're at. This will make it. Man, baby, this baby blue. This brings out my eyes. It's one of your
favorite colors.
I mean, this is going to be tough.
Blue is one of his favorite colors.
This is going to be tough, whether wear or don't wear. But that's my color. That's even my color.
Flippin' Adventure says, at this rate, you're going to need Maryland's trailer to haul all the way.
Be nice, wouldn't it? I need to know in the chat. I need to know, do I wear it or do I just put it up on a shelf and never wear it? All right. It looks like this is, you can go ahead and show all of this. Okay, this is from Tracy Stiegel in Indiana.
All right.
You can go ahead and show it. I'll pull the next one over here.
Okay.
This is my human costume. I'm really a dodo. That might be for you.
This is your size, Jeremy. I wear medium. Yeah, it's 3X. This is you.
I can't help it that I have a big driveway. And I have a big foot. My favorite thing with the Karen in the video is, I don't know, I'll try. It's a pretty big foot. And then she goes, I doubt it.
I doubt it.
I doubt it.
As
she's looking down at my 13 double wides. I doubt it.
Swinging leg clock. Thank you.
All right, this is from Les Matterson in Arizona. I'm going to have George show the items as I read your Jeremy. George, wanted to say thank you for all that you do. You really brings out the best in people. We all get caught up in a realize, and sometimes we need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture and see what God's done for us as a whole. You both have proven this time and time again. Thank you all very much. From Les. I hope this finds you before you go to Florida for the winter. Enjoy and have a safe trip. You just made it in time, Les. Just made it. Nice. Ghostbusters.
So that's a bunch of Ghostbuster prints. And then
more Ghostbuster prints.
Ghostbuster print. And
who are you going to call?
This is a big old box of goodies. And then we've got...
Phil White fam, thanks so much. That shirt looks like my old school pictures.
Chickens at play.
Oh, is that one going to stay here or go to Florida?
I'm going to let you decide.
No, I'm going to let you decide.
I'm going to let you
I'm
decide.
going to let you decide. And
Woo, Elvis Pez.
That's staying here.
Yep, that's going to go on the show. Oh, my goodness. Look. An Elvis Mr. Potato Head.
Barb T says, wear the shirt on date nights, not for work.
How about you
what
wear
if
the
we
shirt
just
when we auction you off?
What if we just we test it right now? Now, baby, keep that there.
Look at this shirt.
Keep that there.
It's a Ghostbusters shirt.
Baby, keep that there. I don't want them to see my 6-pack.
Okay.
All right, we're good. We're good. Ah, baby! Oh, okay. All right.
All right, I'm
You're
gonna
good.
keep you
You're
covered.
good. You're good.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
keep you covered.
Let's just maybe we should ask once I'm actually wearing it.
Did you see?
Oh man.
I ain't afraid of no.
Oh,
shitting.
another T-shirt. What? Oh, man. Baby, look at this baby blue. If it covers up that red.
Look at all these Ghostbuster toys.
There's another one that I don't. Man, these are gonna be tough.
Look at all these Ghostbuster toys.
That
Still
is
sealed.
cool.
A spoon, a Slimer spoon. some
Slimer
collectible
spoon.
spoons.
That is cool from a wacky pack. That is cool.
Look at this. Look at this pin.
That's Ghostbusters.
Uh-huh.
This is the good stuff,
It's got
man.
the double tack in the back.
This is the good stuff. Look at all these crazy spoons.
Look at even a certificate.
A paranormal, anti-paranormal proficiency. Chicken, the pet that poops breakfast.
Yeah, yeah. And then
Look, they're saying I
lastly,
need to wear it. They're saying it's my color.
It is a good color.
Oh, Stay Puft. That looks like candy.
Candy?
Yeah, we can't eat it though. It has
It's
stay in the
Straw Buddy.
package. You can't eat it though.
Straw Buddy.
Stay Puft Straw
Very
Buddy.
cool.
Oh, it's an actual figure in there.
So, do you want to keep all your Ghostbuster stuff on the desk, or you want to?
You
put it
need
back
to
in the
keep
box?
moving it because there's no space over here.
All right.
This is all the office work I have to get done before we leave.
Okay. I was giving you an option.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Here's another big old box. Another big old box. This is, look at what the post office did to this poor box. Like
Yeah.
they destroyed
It's so
it.
important to package and just stuff
This
it.
came all the way
Stuff
from,
it. That looks like it came from overseas.
it did. It came from Brazil. Came
Brazil.
all the way from Brazil. And here's the craziest part. The post office actually put a note in it.
Tammy says the collectible ones don't come in your size for t-shirts.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Tammy.
I'm too big.
Helen, thank you so much, Helen. She says the color looks great on you.
The United States Post Office says, please accept our sincere apology for the inconvenience of this matter. Because they broke it.
Jeez.
So whatever it
Customs-
is.
So Customs did it.
So it's from, let me find the name. It's from Joe S. Liviaborn. Jose. It's from Jose.
What is it? Clamps?
I mean, honestly, I don't know.
Are they a vintage clamp?
It
or is that
is.
a coyote trap?
It's,
A
no,
foot
you would
trap?
clamp. I don't know how it works. It's cool, whatever it is.
That would look really cool hung up on a wall. It's not like a foot trap for the coyote.
No, this isn't a foot trap. This clamps on the end of a table right here.
Uh-huh.
And then we're going to have to figure out what the rest of it is, but it's extremely,
It's very
extremely
vintage.
heavy and very vintage and came overseas. Thank you so
Very
much.
cool. Thank you.
Send us an email. Let us know exactly what it is. All right. We got about 6-7 more packages here. Okay, George, you can show. I'll read
Okay.
because there's a lot in there. It's a vice. Well, Duncan says it's a vice.
Dankeschön.
And Ty said, so glad we got the package. So So are we, Ty.
All
right, Jeremy and George, here's a fun package of stuff I've been collecting for you for both a while. The kitchen towels I made for you. One
nice.
had made for you by one of my best friends. I thought they would be fun to use in your kitchen since, of course, I know how much you love chickens. The old Bibles are for Jeremy's collection. The motorcycle plate and shells are for the ranch in Florida. The stickers are for George's sticker book. The plush turtles for Jeremy and the llama is for George because why not? I thought it was adorable. Also wanted to let you both know how fun and entertaining your videos are for all the help that you give me in my reselling business.
Shelly?
I decided to quit my job at the end of July, become self-employed, and enjoy my life again. Bonnie Ward.
Bonnie.
Nice. And she says, can't forget my husband, Mike. He watches too.
Bonnie and Mike. Look at this.
That's cool.
Very cool.
That was the fastest letter I ever read.
More stickers and more vintage Bibles.
Vintage Bibles. That's for the collection.
Very cool. There's another vintage Bible and a bunch of handmade towels that she made. Thank you.
Super cool.
Very
super cool. Baby.
Yes.
Do you like this color on you or what?
I love it. I like any color on you. I don't discriminate.
Maryland Raby, Sucks Dry Gravy. I'm starting something new. House sitting. Call for pricing.
Really?
You know what, Marilyn? I've been missing you. Life is kind of boring. All that happens when the camera's off is George is always like, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just chilling on the couch editing.
Where did this come from?
I'm trying to have a conversation with my girl, Marilyn. Can I have a conversation with Marilyn?
I'm trying to see where this is from.
What I'm trying to say, Marilyn, is I think you and I should work things out. Okay, so anyways, whoa! Check that out. This is
this kind of looks like the rug.
This is diamond painting.
Is it?
This is with the beads. With the beads.
Very cool.
If you want to see our full setup of what we see, you can see lights, cameras, laptops, 2 different laptops. These are cool.
This would look good in the book club room, like the book club area.
You know what would else look good in the book club area?
Huh.
Me and you. I don't know who it's from. From Rat Pack Mail. It doesn't say who it's from. No.
I sent that. Thank you.
We don't know who it's from, but they're beautiful. Thank you so
gorgeous.
much. I'll move that over. Okay, we got.
They're super gorgeous.
About
3.
5.
3.
No, 5.
You're gonna open up the Olight?
Those go over there as well. All right. This is Shop PBS from Mary King. Sold to Mary King. And I'm going to toss that over George's head. And Mary King, it looks like Mary King sent a peacock yard ornament, which I'm not going to open yet, but it looks really, really
Very cool. Solar? That must be
probably,
solar.
Yeah, I'm going to guess it's solar. That's my guess. Or, look at that. I don't know what it is yet, but there's peacocks in it. Maybe it's maybe it's
the solar lights too that go with it.
Maybe. We will find out. Thank you so much, Mary King.
Next package is from Kevin Siegfried from Kalamazoo.
Kalamazoo, Michigan.
Kalamazoo.
And we got bam! Whoop-bam! The Hangries. That looks like you, George. There's some other things down in there. I'll read why.
Somebody was hangry today. We waited 30 minutes for food, and he got up and was like, "This is ridiculous. We've been waiting 30 minutes."
You told me you were so hungry, which was 3 hours before we actually even stopped for food.
It didn't even feel like 30 minutes.
It was 30 minutes. They forgot to make our order, and she had already paid. Hello, George and Jeremy. Found these little geodes, these little goodies at a local store, and busted out and thought of you guys. What the Hale's Hawkhead with the taco smell in the back and the fart mellow. I think you guys could swap them daily depending on your gut. That's funny.
That's hilarious.
That is funny. And 2 spicy bottles, 1 to try and 1 to keep from the local farmer's market. Have a laugh and a hot mouth. Christian would love that.
Ooh.
Kevin and Kazoo. Thank you so much. Appreciate it, Kevin.
All right. The next box is from Andrew Anderson. I know he's been anxious about this package getting to us because
you can read this live.
He was one of the people that was like, with the postage issue.
Dear George and Jeremy, you guys are the best. We've been watching you guys since we found your coin pushers video. Both of you are a blast. Thank you to we started to do reselling and doing good. Thanks for all your inspiration.
Ketchup bath bombs.
Whoa! That's a real thing.
It's a bath bomb.
From Andrew and Teresa Anderson. Hat and gummies are for George. Oops, wrote on the photo paper. LOL. It is. It's photo paper. You put the note on the photo paper.
Nice.
That's funny.
Would you like some? Or is this going to go on the red shelf?
That's going to go on the shelf.
Okay.
That's going to go on the shelf.
These will go on the shelf.
That's going to be the ketchup. There is an entire shelf dedicated to ketchup collecting. There is. And a refrigerator. Oh, I thought
that said Big Sky.
I thought it said Big Sexy.
I thought it did too.
You did too?
Yeah.
I was like, does that say, did they put
Sexy?
Big Sexy on their plate?
Very cool. How awesome is that? What does that say? 12 years of vision?
125, but your vision isn't that
great. My finger
so.
Was covering up the 5.
I saw it. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, we got 2 more packages. 2 more packages. By the way, comics tonight, jewelry tonight, antique vintage toys tonight, all kinds of crazy things. All right. Huge, big shout out to Olight. We are gifting Olights to the firefighters that helped blast and put out the fire at one of our friends' places. Be on the lookout for that video coming this week, probably Saturday. And so Olight's going to have a huge sale, and we actually asked them to donate flashlights to all the firemen, and they came through in a big way. And so we got that package.
Are those the headlamps?
Yep. We got the package, and so we were able to gift those to the firemen, which is going to be a ton of fun.
Awesome.
And then
last package.
We got another. This is not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the package from Liz. We got another heated jacket. This is not what I thought she was actually sending.
Okay.
All right. Well, I don't know. Liz, I know you're in the chat. That package is here somewhere.
It's in my car.
Okay. Apparently, it's still in the car. I thought it was right there. So set that aside. That's for tomorrow's video. And then set this aside. That's for Saturday's video. All right. Everybody wants to know what in the world is going on with the animals. So the aviary, we had 2 projects that need to be completed before we head to February. And it seems that it's always...
we head to Florida, not February.
Well, February as well. Before we head to February, before we head to Florida. Hey, you think talking to a camera with nobody on the other end for hours is easy? Give it a try sometime. See how you do.
Especially Frank Chapman, Jeremy collects any type of Bible, old Bible. So yes, if you want to send it, feel free.
Especially when your sidekick goes, I don't want to talk. You have to do all the talking. So anyways, we have 2 projects that needed to be completed before we head to Florida. Number 1, our security gate needed to be installed.
Yes.
The gate is installed. The electric is not hooked up. We had to put a specialized meter in for the electric, a meter that has cost $5,775 just to get electric for the security gate. And there'll be cameras, and we'll be able to control that gate from anywhere in the world at any time with our phones. So what a crazy project. Most expensive gate, I promise you, with everything that has to be done just to get electric, $5,775. The electric is now set to be hooked up. The inspector has to come out, and then the electric company actually has to hook it up. And then we have a whole nother step to actually get that project complete. And it was supposed to be done months and months ago. Not done yet. We going to wait to get it done? Or are we just going to leave?
Oh, it'll be done by the time we leave.
Okay. So project number 2, the bird aviary. Which was supposed to be done this past week, and major mishap and miscommunication. The Amish crew came out and they're like, well, we can't do this. We can't put a structure over this chicken coop. And we went, what do you mean you can't do it? This is what the whole plan was the entire time. I told you this is what it was. They never came out on site and actually looked at it because they were over an hour away, about an hour and a half away. 4-person crew comes out to erect the building. 4-person crew goes back. They won't even have the right supplies to put up the building, which is now going to cost double. They won't even have the right supplies for 2 more months. So, George, what in the world are we going to do with the birds?
Woo! So we're definitely not going to wait 2 months for them to erect the bird aviary. So the birds are coming with us.
I'm not waiting 2 months to go to Florida or February. So we have made the decision that the birds are coming with us, all of them, to Florida. And the chicken coop will be the chicken coop. And then we're going to build an actual peacock penthouse right there on the ranch as well.
We're thinking about expanding the existing chicken coop that's already there on the ranch.
Okay, I didn't know anything about this.
Remember we talked about expanding it and you're like, yeah, we could do that.
No, I don't remember that ever.
It was going to be one of the projects.
No.
Okay.
You're making this up in your mind, but I'm used to that. We talked about we were going to make the peacock penthouse on the backside of the actual garage. And we would wrap all the poles, and then they would have that whole area back there. So that's what our plan is. We're going to take them all, which means we're probably not going to stop for very long on the road. But thankfully, we can do that trip in a day, or we can take a break at night and then get back on the road in the morning. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Birds are going with us, and then I'll have to fly back, and you potentially will fly back as well to get the project completed in 2 months.
Well,
because we have to be on site.
For doctor's appointments. I can't miss that.
We do have doctor's appointments.
I have 3 in 1 week, so I can't miss any of those.
So that'll be important. We'll be coming back. We'll be bouncing back and forth. But the most important thing is that we actually get there. Flying is cheap. It's no big deal. Jump on a plane, a couple hours, you're back where you need to be. Mm-hmm. And then you can fly back the same day, even if you wanted to. So all the birds are coming with us. We got a Florida panther we got to catch. We got a gray fox we got to catch. We've got a bunch of baby pigs we got to catch. We got a monster boar we got to catch. I don't know about you, but I cannot wait to
I'm
get
exhausted just listening to talking about catching all these wild animals.
Well, don't get too exhausted because you've got an auction tonight, and we're starting with comics. We're starting with not only just comics, massive comic books from that massive storage unit that we bought was filled with comics. So if you want to make some money or spend some money tonight, we've got comics and we've got jewelry and rings, and I see pins and I see so much stuff. WWE, WWF. I see London.
You
I see
usually
France.
Don't spoiler alert what's in the auction, but you can.
I see all kinds of cool stuff.
Let's shift into the auction. If this is your first time.
This is where we shift and you do all the talking, right?
If this is your first time attending one of our live auctions, welcome. I will go through the terms and conditions.
Should I keep wearing, or I don't want to soil it. Did I shower today?
What would you soil it with?
Did I shower today? I don't know if I showered.
Anyways, first things first, make sure you are in live chat, not top chat. Super important. That way, Jeremy and I, along with our moderators and everyone at home, can see the live chat in real time as close as possible. If you are watching from the Facebook platform and you don't plan on bidding, but you just want to watch, that's fine. Just stay where you are. But if you do want to bid, you want to make sure you are on the YouTube platform. Make sure you're subscribed so that you can partake in the live chat and you can bid. All of the lots that I show this evening, there will be a $25 minimum bid. That includes free shipping if you live here in the United States. If you live outside of the United States, you're more than welcome to bid. Just keep in mind that you will be responsible for additional shipping cost. And I can tell you from previous shipping experiencing, they can vary anywhere between $50 and $200, and it's all based on the weight of the box, the dimensions, and where you are located in the world. If you do live outside of the U.S. and you want to bid, just know your country's custom laws and if there's any import fees. Our auction style is minute to win it. I will show I do bulk lots. So I will show all of the items. You can start bidding whenever you want.
Is that because you like bulky things? Like
I like bulk as in husky. Is that what you're referring to?
I thought bulk like muscular.
Once I show
old man strong.
The entire lot, then Jeremy will throw up a 1-minute timer on the screen, and then you have a minute to throw in your last minute bids. Whoever the highest bidder is, right before our awesome moderator Flipping Adventures types sold in the live chat, we will ask for you to email us immediately.
This is Florida. That's all the license plates on the front of the house.
We ask that you send us
your
YouTube profile name,
like
your real
name,
your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. If you are runner-up and you want to be considered the backup bidder, we ask that you send us your information as well. We will display our email address on the screen. Jeremy will remind you, along with our awesome moderators, where to send and what to send. Again, we want your YouTube profile name, your real name, your mailing address, your high bid amount, and the lot that you bid on. Sometime tomorrow morning, are we going to an auction tomorrow?
There's a good chance.
Is that in the morning? Or
there's an auction tomorrow, the next day, and the next day.
So sometime tomorrow morning, I will send PayPal invoices. You do not have to have a PayPal account in order to pay the invoice. You can pay as a guest, and then you have the option of paying using either your debit card, your credit card, or your PayPal account if you have an account. As we show the items to you, everything is sold as is. There's no guarantees, no returns. We auction items off to you as we find them in the storage units. We will do a practice lot. So if this is your first auction and you're not sure how it runs, don't worry, we'll do a practice lot. At the end of the auction, I will have 2 lucky winners. You have a chance to win a free lot at the end of the auction based on the trivia question that Jeremy will ask. Which reminds me, do you have a trivia question picked out, sir?
Nope. I'm working on it right now.
Okay. Typically, it's a question asked from one of the least viewed videos of the week. And if you're not interested in buying the entire lot, but you see maybe 1 or 2 items that you're interested in buying, feel free to network with the highest bidder, and then you guys can switch informations. We can share informations. We're okay with you guys doing that in the live chat. And then as best practice, make sure you guys refresh in between every single lot so that there is no lagging at home. And then something that we've noticed with our auctions is that we are at the mercy of YouTube glitches. So for example, if you're bidding and our mods aren't confirming your bids or Jeremy's not seeing your bids, try typing out the number instead of 100. Try typing 1 ONE and then 100, or try 100 with the $sign right after it. And then something else to keep in mind, if you have no intentions of paying, please do not bid, because that will get you banned from participating in any future auctions. All right. Are you ready to do a practice lot, Jeremy?
Is that what you're ready to do?
I'm ready. I'm ready to do a practice lot.
Okay.
A practice lot.
George says she's ready. You see how I was just there keeping my mouth shut the entire time. Give me that shirt back. What do you think you're doing?
This is a practice lot.
She's already stealing my shirt, trying to sell it. This is how it usually goes when I don't have to speak. Then she does all the speaking. She's like, okay. All right. Let's see how we're doing. We set up good. See if we can keep the stream going here. All right. We are practicing on a t-shirt that I love. George just had to take it.
This is not going up for auction. This is just practice.
Just practice so you know the system. Number one, you got to start at $25 minimum bid, and you can start as soon as George starts showing the items. Number 2 is everything's as is, no guarantees and no returns. And number 3, George is going to tell me when she's ready to do 60 minutes, or you get 1 minute, 60 seconds, 1 minute to win it. And she's probably going to tell me right about.
All right.
She just told me right now. All right, you got to bid fast, you got to bid furious, you got 1 minute to win it. Here we go. Practice here on the Joe Blow t-shirt. All right, 1 more mound of dirt from Tanya. Grape juice from Debbie, that would be nice. Just got home. Andrew Smith, thank you so much. Appreciate it. And then all the ketchup in the world from Jeremy Holst. I'm pretty sure we might have all that ketchup already. One Big Bear from Rose Blue. That would be kind of nice. I would just want to see one in the wild. I really want to see one in the wild. Stacy Johnson said a free haircut. Man, it's hard finding somebody good to cut hair.
You found someone
Stacey,
that was okay.
I'll take it if it's a lifetime of free haircuts. And Elvis Presley says a ketchup castle. That would be cool.
Hey now.
Which, you know, Elvis Presley's senior, his car just went up for auction. It sold for almost $300,000.
That's it?
I thought you were the winner in bid. You were bidding on it, weren't you? Pair of flamingos from Phyllis. That would be cool. All right, now you're going to see Flippin' Adventures. Once the time is up, she's going to say sold. And once sold goes in the chat, no bids after that are accepted. There it is, sold right there. Practice. Bam! Right there. I'm going to accept the ketchup castle because everybody needs a ketchup castle. I guess not everybody.
Why do you have the ketchup castle in your fridge?
Because I can. Okay.
All right,
first lot comics. Now, if you remember, we bought this huge unit. It was in the Cleveland, Ohio area. And
these are heavy.
So it was filled. It had a safe. It had DVDs, CDs, comics. These are comics, but they're comic books. Okay. And so George says, "Can I please auction these off instead of putting them on eBay?" And I went, "Okay, I'll let you auction them off instead of eBay." And so here we go. You can start the bidding immediately. You can go ahead and put the bids in the chat. George is going to start showing what they are. Now, there is a lot there, so it's not going to be easy to show you every aspect of everything.
These are thick books.
But they are thick books. Is that a normal comic or is that a book?
Comic.
All right, so there is a normal comic in there as well.
These are DC comics that I'm showing so far.
Andrew Smith just paid.
Oh, nice. Thank you, Andrew. So most of these are the actual thick books. So they're heavy. I might end up having to split this lot into two different packages because they're so heavy. I know that it exceeds 20 pounds. The Death of Superman, another DC comic. And then this one this is a big old book. This one's a different type. It's not really, would you consider this one a comic? I don't know.
I definitely consider it a book. Sandy's in at 100 right now.
Here's
all the way up to 100 already.
Marvel, Doctor Strange, Max Ride Final Flight. These are all Marvels that I'm showing you. Uncanny X-Men. The Ultimate Human. The Ultimate Marvel Team Up. The March on Ultimatum or Ultimatum. The Ultimate Origins. The Ultimate Spider-Man. Just the Ultimum.
Dooley's now on at 111.
Spider-Man.
111. There's so much cool stuff. You could show some of the pages in there.
Another Spider-Man.
So it's a comic book, like book.
That's an actual book.
What's going on with your phone?
Iron Man.
Did you just...
That might be Amber Alert.
Did you just steal me? Dave's in at 120. George is checking her phone. I think...
Amber Alert.
Yeah, you just stole my heart. They're after you. They are after you.
Avengers. The unbeatable Squirrel Girl.
Who's the Squirrel Girl?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I
she's
like
unbeatable.
Dave's in at 120 now. 120 is the high bid.
Spider-Man. Death of a Goblin Spider-Man.
I wanted these to all go on eBay. George said, I want to auction them off.
Ultimate X-Men.
And I said, fine, you can auction them off.
Another Ultimate X-Men. The Ultimates. Who Killed the Scarlet Witch? The
Who
Ultimate
was it? Who do you think did it?
Fantastic Four. It was Marilyn.
It probably was Marilyn.
So those were all Marvels. And then the next set are just assorted. Like this one's Disney, the Zodiac Legacy.
Michelle's in at 125.
So there's an
These
example.
are super, super cool.
Here's the Disney Princess. This is like your regular comic.
150 now. Yep, Daniel Drake's in at 150.
Disney Princess. My Little Pony.
Oh,
My Little Pony.
160. Roger's now in at 160, 165 bid right now.
Pony. Remember Punky Brewster? Got a comic book for her.
Remember her? I had the biggest crush on her.
She was a cartoon.
Have you seen her as an adult?
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
You know, Punky Brewster was a TV show. Have you seen her as an adult?
No.
I got to Google it for you right now.
G.I. Joe.
I got to Google it for you right now.
G.I. Joe.
You won't believe it.
And then this entire stack right here is all Star Trek. So here's Star Trek Volume 1. Star Trek Volume 2.
This is Punky Brewster now as an adult.
Oh, yeah. Star Trek Volume 3.
You remember now?
I do remember her. Star Trek Volume 4. Here's Star Trek Volume 5. This chick plays in Avatar, which Avatar 2 is coming out in December.
When are we watching it? Dooley's in at 175 right now.
We're going to have to watch it down in Florida. Here's Volume 6.
I ain't scared. I ain't scared to watch it in Florida.
Another Star Trek.
Are you scared?
Comic. Here's the Countdown to Darkness Star Trek. And then the Alien Spotlight Volume 1 Star Trek. And that completes the huge comic lot. So I showed DC at first, Marvel, and then assorted.
Kathleen said that's a huge lot.
So huge, the H is silent.
Huge lot.
I'm ready
for
the timer.
Lot. All right. Here we go. Let me get myself back in here. Tandy, saw your message. Saw that JK said he sent a message as well. We've gotten 1 million messages on that sign.
So many requests for that
So
sign.
you're not the only person, which is normal. Everybody sees one thing, they all want it. And so it's George is going to decide what she wants to do with it. And then if she messages you, great. If not, you'll be one of the other 100 messages.
It might go just to our eBay store.
I don't know what she's going to do. Just keep in mind that there's 100 other people that want it as well. But that being said, Dooley's now on 188. Now Daniel Drake is at 190. This is what are we calling this lot?
Assorted comic.
We're calling it the assorted comic lot. And $25 starting bid. We're at 188 right now. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We try and represent everything as best as possible we can. You saw it. We showed it to you. That's how we got it. We're giving it to you the exact same way we got it. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 more minute to win it. Here we go. I believe we're at 188 right now. Come on, work with me. Work with me, timer. Everybody's like, why aren't you using the timer that somebody gave you? Because it doesn't have any noise to it. All right, come on. All right, not going to work. So we're just going to do it like this. 188. Now Daniel's in at 190. 190 is high bid so far. 190 is high bid so far. 190 is a high bid with about 30 seconds left to go. Daniel Drake is high bidder right now. Daniel is high bidder right now. Dooley's going, David Fisher's now in at 200. 200 is high bid. David Fisher's high bidder right now at 200. 200 going. Look at that. Is that Wonder Woman? Hello, Wonder Woman.
She just broke into chains.
Yes, she did. Broke in all them chains. 10 seconds left to go. High bid is still 200 right now. David is high bidder at 200. David is high bidder at 200 with about 3, 2, 1. And let's see what happens. I have a feeling there's going to be some sniping. Oh, yeah. 215. Daniel Drake now is in at 215. 215 is high bid right now. 215 going once. 215 going twice. 215 sold! Woo! Daniel Drake is the winner. Daniel Drake, here's what you're going to do. That was a real auction. Daniel Drake, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 215. And you can tell George it was the comic lot, okay? The comic lot. You're going to send her an email right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. You should be able to see something that I'm pointing at, hopefully. And you're going to email her. Once you email George, you're going to get what's called a fax, a frequently asked questions, or an auto response back from our email. And it's going to have all kinds of answers to questions like, what's your shipping address, and what do you do for this, and can I have money, and which is the most common email we have. Will you buy my house? Will you pay my house off? Will you buy me a car? Will you? The answer is no. So spare us those emails, and then she's going to email you probably first thing in the morning, because I know we will be at Hale's headquarters tomorrow morning. So she'll email you a custom-made invoice for your lot. And then backup bidder was Dave Fisher at 200. So Dave, if you want to go ahead and send George an email as well, right there with hales@yahoo.com, she will go ahead. If anything falls through, Dave, you're up at 200. And it looks like she is not waiting for me at all. So rings it is. Lot number 2 tonight. I told you there's jewelry everywhere right now.
Assorted rings. There's approximately 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. What's 8 times 9?
Baby. Really?
That's how many rings approximately is in this lot.
What's 8 times 9? You tell me.
There's big chunky rings. There's regular size rings. I see a spider.
8 times 9. 8 times 9 is 89.
It's not 72.
Okay, it's 72.
I don't know math in my head. We've got chunky rings. Some of the rings they don't have like solid bands. It come with the stretchy bands. So you've got rings like this.
Got bids all the way up to 72 already on the rings.
We've got a ring that looks like a snake. Again, it doesn't have a solid band. It's one of the stretchy bands. Stretchy band. It's a stretchy band. You got big old chunky rings like that.
Big old chunky ones.
I wish this thing was smaller, then I can hold it up closer to the camera.
Do you want me to break it in half?
Could you?
I mean, I can do anything you want.
What would you use?
My bare hands.
You would just manhandle it?
That's how I roll. You know that's how I do things. That's how I do it.
Yeah, if you could, that would be awesome.
88 is the high bid right now with Michelle, it looks like. Phil White Fam says, we were answering the math questions, not bidding. Sorry. 100 for estate sale now. 100 is in at a estate sale. There's a lot of people answering your math questions.
So those aren't really bids.
I don't know where it is. Well, I think estate sale is definitely in at 100.
Okay.
I think estate sale is definitely in at 100 right now. So that's a real bid. I love that multicolored one. The rainbow colored one. Is that glass?
This one?
Yeah. Over next to it. Rainbow color. multicolors. Never mind. Anyways,
you're colorblind, so what you see might be different than
I have no idea how she can't see that
this
multicolor.
one
Above it, the one with all the colors, rainbow.
I don't see rainbow. Sorry.
Okay. Anyways. All right. We ready?
Yep.
George says we're ready. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Make sure you know your custom laws. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We show it to you the way that we got it. And you can tell how much we know about it because we can't even find rainbows when we communicate. So that being said, there's that many there. We don't do math. Hopefully you do. We obviously are challenged in many, many ways. And colors, math, and reading, and probably arithmetic as well. That being said, you've got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. It's going to turn this time. It is not going to turn this time because I have to, every single time, I have to get an additional time this time. I have to go back and click on the link or it won't flip. Now it'll flip. I learned this last week and I forgot. Okay. 1 minute to win it. Estate sales high bidder right now at 100. Ring lot is up to bid right now. Estate sales high bid right now at 100. And Chris Allen says, Jeremy, it's a double rainbow. Wolfie came in at 90. Philip says that timer is naughty. That timer is naughty. I wonder who it takes after. All right, high bid is still 100 right now. Morgan says that is a nice jewelry lot. Elvis Presley Jr. says don't be shy, bid high. $100 is high bid right now with estate sale. $100 is high bid. Look at that spider ring in there. She's got some kind of crazy spider ring. Some rainbow ring, a ring with people on it ring. That might have been turquoise ring. I don't know. That probably is turquoise. And Rose Blue says those rings are worth a lot.
Woo!
Deborah wants to know any CDs tonight. And going once, going twice. Sold to estate sale.
Woo!
Nobody sniped. Nobody sniped. Estate sale scared everybody off. Estate sale. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, $100, and you're going to tell George it's the ring lot right there. So, whatthehales@yahoo.com. Email is right there. You need to get in contact with us. It's right there, estate sale. Backup bidder was, Rose Blue says, congrats, estate. You got a great steal. And Ducky Doo 992, you were backup bidder at 90. You can message George as well right there and say, hey, I was backup bidder at 90. If anything falls through, please let me have the lot. Contact me. It looks like, is this a Cleveland Browns lot? Okay.
Yeah.
This is all sports, not just Browns, but you guys saw us on the Karen video. And George has a ton of cool stuff. I'm giving her solo layout.
Yes.
I'm full screening her.
Now, I didn't have time to launder this stuff, so if you end up bidding, this stuff does need to be laundered. This is a large.
Large
Windbreaker made by Cool Base. And
Did you say a cool vase or a cool base?
Here is the OSU mascot t-shirt. This one is a large.
Daniel and Dave got both of your emails on the comic lot. Appreciate it, guys.
Here is a long sleeve Browns shirt.
Bidding can start immediately.
This is a medium. And then this is an this lot's an assortment of all kinds of stuff. Clothes. There's other souvenirs. Here's an OSU polo. This is a size medium. There's an Ohio State Buckeyes license plate cover. And then if you remember in the video was the Cleveland Browns coin bank. And his ear had damage, but I found his ear. So you can super glue it back together. So if you end up getting this lot, I was going to try and super glue it, but I couldn't find any super glue. And then there's also the roster that we found in the unit. A couple other rosters that we found just like this in the unit. And then there's an Ohio State koozie. There's a Cleveland Browns headpiece. Keep your ears warm. Here's a Cleveland Browns flag that was in the lot. There was another Cleveland Browns flag. This one's for October of 2007, the London games.
London, oh London.
And then there was a Indians flag.
I love that Indians flag. That's really cool.
And then this is the magnet that Jeremy tried to put on the trailer.
The Ohio State flag or magnet?
Yeah. So this rolls all the way out. That's a magnet. Not a very strong magnet.
The trailer's aluminum, sweetheart. It won't stick.
Oh. I thought we had magnets, like actual magnets. Here's some duct tape that's brown themed. That's cool. I've never seen that before.
Philip White Fam said, new phone, new year, new phone. Indians, who dis?
Cleveland Browns lanyard.
Nancy's in at 60 right now.
Here's some Cleveland Browns necklace jewelry.
Estate sale, we got your email on the ring lot. Appreciate the
Here's some
message.
Foam fingers. Look how little this one is. Boing.
Yeah, they were super cool. That's Cleveland right there, baby.
And then a Cleveland Indians.
Indian stuff is going to go for a high price now that they transitioned to Guardians. If you guys aren't on it as resellers, you've got to get on it.
Here's a Rally Together towel. And then here's a world champion shirt when the Cleveland's won the championship in 2016.
That was a good time.
And then here's a keychain to rally together for the baseball team. And then here's a Cleveland Cavaliers Let's Go towel. Cleveland's All In towel.
That was during the championship as well.
Here's a Cleveland Browns blanket.
Daniel Jenkins is in at 65 right now.
Cleveland Indians cozy.
This is a crazy awesome lot.
Ohio State cozy. Cozy. Is it
what is it?
Koozie
or cozy?
I think it's koozie.
Do you want to take a nap?
Here's an Ohio State.
Do you want to cuddle?
House slippers. Shibs. House shibs.
Do you want to cuddle?
Right now?
I mean,
here's
cuddle earlier. Jan's now in at 70.
Number 13.
Nancy followed up Jan at 70. Nancy, if you want it, you got to beat 70.
Size medium. Here's an Ohio State windbreaker. This is size medium. And then you'll also get Cleveland Browns hoodie. This is a size large. And then a Rally Together t-shirt.
Nancy's in at 75.
This is an X large. We've got Cleveland Cavs hat. And then a Buckeyes shirt. This is a size medium.
There's a lot of good stuff in here. Jeanette's in at 80.
Here's a Cleveland Browns.
Nancy's in at 85.
Cleveland Browns scarf. And a Cleveland Browns flag. Cleveland Indians drawstring bag. And then here's a Browns bracelet.
Steve came in at 86. Jeanette is in at 90.
This was in here for the Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Which was cool.
And then
Nancy's now in at 95.
I'm going to move some of this stuff over so it doesn't hit the mic.
All right, we're cool with that.
Wait, guys, there's more.
But wait, there's more. Did you show the phone yet?
So here's an entire Browns box where you can put all your memories in the box.
Somebody said that phone is worth $80+ on eBay. I didn't check it out yet.
So the Cleveland Browns phone's pretty cool, but it looks like it has some damage
paint
to it, like paint on it.
Yeah, somebody dripped some paint on it.
So if it was in good condition, maybe it was 80, but so I included the phone with it.
Conky says there's hundreds going for cheap. Get on it.
And then here's a Cleveland Browns paperweight. See the...
Well, actually, it usually goes on a light, right? Or maybe it is a paperweight, just like that.
I call them paperweights.
Okay.
Here's an Ohio State cup holder. It's a helmet. And then a Cleveland Browns plush toy. Still has the NFL tag on it. And then there's a keychain. Cleveland Browns helmet keychain. Another Cleveland Browns bracelet.
So much good stuff.
And then here's those Ohio
JK
State.
says that's not a paperweight. That's an angry Cleveland fans throwing objects.
Here's some Ohio
Four row
State
stifters. Yes, we can see your comments.
coasters. These are heavy. And then
If you put in a number, we may not have seen it. Try typing a number out, but we can see your comments. Four row
inside
stifters.
the Browns
Boomdog's in at 100.
memory box is a bunch
Jeanette
of
came in at 100. But
tickets.
Boomdog came in first at 100. Lots and lots of stickers and tickets. So Boomdog's high bidder right now at 100. Boomdog's high bidder right now at 100. Jeanette's trying to come in at 100 as well, but Jeanette's going to have to go higher if she wants to be about Boomdog. Boomdog's still high bidder right now. You got all kinds of stickers. You got all kinds of tickets.
Game.
You name it, we've got it here tonight.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
She's ready. Boomdog is high bidder right now. George says she's ready.
I'm ready.
She says she's ready. Jeremy, you haven't been talking to me all day. You've been on the couch just asking me to cuddle. Now's your time. John, there's plenty of sound. Turn your speakers up. Everybody else has sound. Don't you love that when everybody... That's the other thing. People will put a thing on our videos. No sound, no sound. It's you, not us. All right, here we go.
Turn up the volume.
You got to turn the volume up or you're not going to be able to hear it. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside the United States. Make sure you know customer laws. Everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We're trying to show everything as we got it. You saw it this week. Karen, the rude Karen, this is the unit that we got. Nancy is in at 105 right now. Jeanette just came in at 110. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally will only have one more minute to win it, which is better than I can say for the Browns. You can win even when they don't. Here we go. 110 right now. Jeanette's high bidder at 110. 110 is high bid right now. This is a massive lot of NFL and college football. And you even got some baseball, Indians, and just a whole lot of stuff in here.
Buckeyes.
Whole lot of stuff in here. Buckeyes and you name it. It's in there. 30 seconds left to go. 110 is high bid right now. 110 is the high bid right now. Morgan just said Conky passed out on this lot. He probably will. It's that good. That good. It really is. About 15 more seconds left to go. Some super cool vintage stuff here. Some super cool new stuff here. Absolutely love it. That football phone is just awesome. And no doubt that paint could probably be cleaned off as well. Teresa just said new channel idea. What the attitude? 120. 120 is high bid right now. Boomdog came in 120, and then Nancy came in 120. The best as I'm a Steelers fan, 120 to Boomdog right now. It's Boomdog. It's Boomdog.
Yeah.
Boomdog got it. And then Nancy Howitt is back up at 120. Boomdog, your high bidder at 120. Boomdog, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount 120, and bam! You're going to tell her it's the sports lot, okay? Or whatever she called it. I don't even know what she called it.
Assorted sports lot.
Assorted sports. I went to go do laundry. So I have finally washed our caving clothes when we took Danny George caving. And I did not want to do them in our washer and dryer because they're so filthy. But I finally broke down because we haven't gone to a laundromat. And I've washed them 3 times, and they're still filthy.
That's right. Every time we've gone caving, I've taken them to the laundromat.
And nothing happened this time around. But we got to get them done before we go to Florida. And 3 times I've washed them, and I'm putting them in the dryer as they are right now. Dirt everywhere. All right. So, Nancy, your backup bidder. Nancy, you can send George an email as well. You can say, hey, George, if anything falls through, I was backup bidder 120 right there. Hales@yahoo.com. Remember, when you send an email, you will get an auto response. George will send you a personalized invoice in the morning if you are the winner. Solo layout, full screen in there.
All right. The next lot are assorted animal brooches and pins.
Do you want to be my brooch?
So you've got a duck kangaroo, another duck, an elephant, a bear, lobster. There's that Florida panther right there.
There it is.
Kitty.
D. McKinney, we got your email.
Got a dragonfly, a bear, cat, deer, some bears, a frog, some turtles, fish, a peacock. This one's really pretty. That's a peacock. There's a dog, a hummingbird, some cats, a horse, another cat playing with a butterfly, fishy, frogs, bears, more butterflies, a horse on a carousel.
Craftygen, time to auction off your Cleveland Browns fandom.
Some elephants.
Do you think the Browns are going to make it to the Super Bowl this year?
There's a fish, another elephant, a tiger or a lion, some owls, a lizard, some cats, ladybug.
I bid of
frog,
$60 now.
Some dolphins, some wiener dogs.
Trude says, I can't see the bids. I can see them. I don't know why Trude can't.
Some dolphins, a turtle.
I love turtles.
More butterflies, more lions, a beetle.
You know who loves butterflies? Brandy Howell, because she's high bidder right now at 75.
Woo!
Barbara just came in at 75 as well, but she's going to have to beat Brandy at 75. You're going to have to jump it up.
Really cool pewter ones. Like that one's made out of pewter.
I'm on my pewter right now.
Are you?
Mm-hmm. Barbara's now in at 80.
Really cool.
JK says, Crafty Jen, them Ohio fans love to lose. We don't love it. We just do it. Sherilyn's now in at 100.
Here's an owl. There's a handful of pins in here that don't have the backing, but most of them do. I'm trying to see if I can find one that doesn't have the back, but I'm pretty sure most of them do. There might be maybe a handful of them. Like this one, for example, doesn't have a backing. The fish is really cool. That one does have a back. There's a really cool elephant. That one does have the back. We do
love elephants.
This one's not a brooch or a pin. I think it's one of those like you put on your scarf.
JK, just seeing your message now that we missed Tandy's Vlogs and Tunes Super Chat. Sorry that we missed your Super Chat, Tandy's Vlogs and Tunes. Seeing it now. JK sent it to us in a message. Appreciate you sharing that. We missed it.
This one looks like it's made out of leather. So here's another butterfly. Like this one doesn't have a backing. Cute little ladybug. That one does have the back. All right. I think I'm ready.
What you ready for?
The timer.
Let's get it started in here. Is that how it goes?
Ha! Look at the turtle. Turtle.
I like turtles.
This one is a pin.
Niche Lady's in at 120. I thought she might be interested in something. This is up her alley. Didn't we have one last week? I was like, where's Niche Lady? This would be right up her alley. Did we do brooches last week?
Yeah, I did holiday.
Holiday brooches.
Well, she might be holidayed out, though.
That's true. She may have more holiday than she needs right now.
Yeah.
All right. $25 starting bid. Niche Lady's high bidder right now at 120. And everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We sell it to you the way that we got it. You're seeing it. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have one more minute to win it. Niche Lady's high bidder right now. Niche Lady's high bidder at 120, I believe. 120 is high bid right now. We got 4 Rose Twisters coming in at 110. That's not going to beat 120. It's still Niche Lady at 120. With about 45 seconds left to go. Did you message Danny that you're going to do a little trip?
Yeah.
If we could meet up with her?
Yep.
Okay.
She responded.
So 35 seconds left to go. Oh, Niche Lady was traveling last weekend. So sounds like she missed the lot next weekend. And she's super excited that we may end up in her area. You never know where the Hales we could be. 20 seconds left to go. 120 is high bid right now. 120 is high bid with about 15 seconds left to go. Just Me Nobody is now at 130. 130. Niche Lady's at 150. 150 is high bid right now with about 8 seconds left. With about 6 seconds left. 150 is high bid with about 3 and 2 and 1. And Niche Lady just came in at 130. Dan Jenkins came in at 130. Niche Lady put in at 200. She's high bidder at 150. We can't take her 200 yet. Somebody's got to beat it at 150. Just Me Nobody came in at 160. Niche Lady got it at 200. She bid 150. Then she bid 200 to make sure nobody else could outbid her. Just Me Nobody came in at 160. Niche Lady is winner at 200. You can't make these bids up. That is how it happened. Wow. All right, Niche Lady. You know exactly what to do. Niche Lady, we need your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 200, and then let George know it's the brooch lot. I think it's the animal brooch lot. And then Just Me Nobody, you can send George a backup email as well, just in case anything falls through. You say, hey, George, I was back up on the animal brooch lot at 160. Those are really cool brooches.
Weren't they?
Yeah. And Niche
Did you like how I put all the animals together?
I was admiring exactly how you did that. I was like, wow. It's like it hurt to even see it go. But we do know that Niche Lady seems to do extremely well with that.
Yes, she does. And Danny, I'll email you tomorrow and kind of give you an idea of what we kind of want to do when we're out that way. But I haven't been to I've only been to Vegas once for my 23rd birthday, and I haven't been there since. But I remember it was such a good time. There was always something to do. So I definitely want to see
Elvis.
A magic show while I'm out there. David Copperfield, I think, is out there. So the next lot are assorted marathon medals. And this came from the same unit that we got all the sports items from. So this is for a 5K.
Oh, her new store is going to be open. 4 Rose Thrifters. You need to refresh. You're behind. You are behind. No doubt you were bidding on the brooches.
2016.
No doubt you were bidding on the brooches at 160, but you're behind.
Here's another Rock City.
So these are all of the race. What do you call them?
Marathon
medals. Mm-hmm. And we have come to find out that they're actually worth something.
Yeah. So if you, as I'm showing them, you can always look on eBay, look up comps. Here's Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
JK says
so
Elvis
these all
won't be
come
there.
with lanyards. I think a Michael Jackson show would be really cool. I definitely want to see the Blue Man Group. I think you would like that a lot.
Babe, Michael Jackson won't be there either. Just saying.
What's an impersonator, silly?
You want me to impersonate you? Hey, Philly.
2017 Turkey Trot.
2017 Turkey Trot.
And it comes with the matching lanyard.
Comes with the matching lanyard. Do you like the way I put these on the board?
So you only get the medals. You don't get the display.
You don't get the
flat display.
Niche lady, she don't need to see no comedy show. She gets to see me every day. I put on a private show for her.
Big joke. He is one big joke.
I put on a private show for her every single day.
Really? Because you told the chat earlier that you don't speak and your mouth doesn't even move.
And you watch me and stalk me as I don't speak.
October 16th, the Akron Canton Airport 5K on the runway with the matching lanyard. The lanyard's really cool because it's the runway.
I think we got a bit of 25 in on these.
Here's another 5K on the runway with the lanyard. And then here's a bunch of Pro Football Hall of Fame.
Nancy, we got your email on the sports lot. Danny, we got your email on the brooch lot as well.
Here's another Pro Football Hall of Fame. Up and away, it says.
Phyllis says, prayers for George putting up with Jeremy. Phyllis, listen, I'm the one that needs prayers. Prayers for Jeremy.
Here's another Pro Football Hall of Fame. Up and away, 2018 5K. Here's a 2018 CLE. St. Patty's St. Patrick's Day run. And then this one's cool because in the center, it spins. It says, here we go.
Woo! Do you have to wear that whole thing while you're running?
No, it's when you finish.
Beth says, my prayers are with Jeremy.
This one's really cool. Look at that. A Christmas story.
Christmas story.
And then there's Ralph, and he's like, I can't put my arms down. And then there's the lampshades. 2 lampshades. This is 2016. Conky talked about touring the Christmas house, didn't he? The Christmas Story house?
No, I did.
Well, where's him and Noreen going? Aren't they doing something like that? A tour?
Not to my knowledge.
Here's the Cleveland Browns 5K 2016. Remember they talked about it at the bonfire? You forgetful. Celebrating excellence everywhere. Here's another Pro Football Hall of Fame. This one is one big old ring.
Philip White Fam just sent $2 just because no one started a fund yet. This is the fund that nobody started.
And then the last marathon medal is Race of Doom. This one's a big medal. Look at that. It's the size of my hand.
It's a big old medal.
2019.
That's a big old medal.
All right. And that is the last of the medals.
How many are there?
I don't know. I didn't count.
Well, we both know you can't count. 1, 2, 3,
4, 5. There's more than 5.
For real?
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 marathon medals. This one's probably my favorite because it's a big old ring.
It's a big old ring.
A big old champion ring.
Looks like Mitchell is high bidder right now at 35. Okay, I am stalling a little bit. So I'm sure you guys are going to think this is ridiculous, but I have, it's silly, but I've been looking up old toys that I had as a kid, and Nerfles was an old toy that I had as a kid. Because now I have a house where I can actually put this stuff on display. And so I was looking up army ants, Nerfles, which Nerf, you guys know Nerf. Nerf came out with these little creatures, and they're just balls with faces, and they were called Nerfles. And I used to have them and loved them as a kid. Army ants, and then I was looking up, what was the other one I was looking up that I used to have as a kid? It was Barnyard Commandos. So I just won 4 Nerfles, which sounds really ridiculous. So even I buy on eBay. All right. So Heidi remembers Nerfles. Okay. All right. Back to this. I was trying to pay for them. Daniel's in at 60 right now. All right. All of these race things now. Mitchell's at 65. I'll pay for these Nerfles in her next lot when her next one shows. But I won 4 from the same seller. Marathon medals, $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping. JK, I won 4 Nerfles, said no one ever.
He nerds out over Nerfles.
I now have shelves to actually display this stuff. And George is finally like, listen, you're at a point, just do it. Because she always yells at me because I don't spend money on myself. And I look at it as I'm not spending money, I'm preserving history. And then it's investment for kids down the road. Okay, so anyways, 68. Casio's in at 68. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States. And most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 more minute to win it. I won 4 Nerfles. This is the crazy part. You guys are buying stuff that I've bought, and I'm buying stuff the same time you guys are buying stuff. You guys are buying stuff at an auction. I'm buying stuff on eBay on an auction. I believe 68 is the high bid right now. It was just last night. I was laying on the couch. I was exhausted. It was cold. And George and I did very, very, very little yesterday. And I was like, I'm going to look up Nerfles. I haven't seen those in so long.
I've done a bunch of sorting yesterday.
George was sorting. And I was like, I'm going to look up Nerfles and see what's on eBay for Nerfles. Faith is in at 75. And now I was on a Nerfle kick, and I was like, man, these would look so good on my 80s shelves because I started an 80s toy shelf instead of selling everything I find. Now I'm gonna hold some of it. Mitchell's in at 80. 80 is the high bid right now, so I started buying some Nerfles. Garbage Pail Kids, Ghostbusters, now Nerfles, Army Ants. Casio's in at 82. 82 is high bid right now. 82 is high bid going once. Going twice. 85, Daniel Jenkins. Daniel Jenkins just got the sniping at 85. Wow. All right. Snorks. I remember Snorks. Okay. Daniel, you're high bidder. Daniel, here's what you're going to do. You're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount at 85. And you're going to tell George it was the marathon.
What's Daniel's last name?
Daniel's last name is Jenkins.
Jenkins?
Daniel Jenkins.
You tell Daniel Drake earlier.
You tell her it's the marathon
medals.
Okay, and then George is going to come up with their next lot. But Army Ants, I don't know if you guys remember Army Ants. Army Ants were the coolest thing when I was a kid, and so I was laying there on the couch and I remembered Army Ants as well. So I've been looking up at Army Ants. My goodness, they're so rare to even find. They had such small pieces and accessories. Very, very difficult to find. There's only three listings on eBay right now where they're sealed in the package. And I'm just going to go ahead and give George
Here's a coin bank.
Full screen.
This lot, I just called it the party lot because there's all kinds of stuff in there. So here is a Miller coin bank. We found this in the jail unit. I'm
gonna go ahead and pay for my Nerfles while you guys make fun of me.
Here is a woozy. Get a little woozy for your cocktail. So instead of a koozie, it's a woozy for your cocktail. And then there is a ton of koozies. These two still have the tags on them. These are Bud Light Lime koozies, and they come with the little zipper. I call these drink sweaters because they have the little zip. So you get 2 of those. Again, they both have the tags on them. And then some more koozies. Bud Light. The Hunt is Over camo. 1-800-HURT-NOW koozie. Here's a His and Hers Mossy Oak koozie. Kirona. Cleveland Browns.
No, I can't bring it up where I pay.
The High Life.
What's going on?
A Bud Light koozie. Summer Shandy. It's Miller time. Coors Light koozie. Light. Another Miller Light. Labatt Blue Light. Some of these came from the DVD unit. Another Blue Light. These look like shirt-shaped koozies. Oktoberfest. Blue Light. And then Bud Light. And then you'll also get this bottle opener. This one has a rubber grip.
Okay, it says I paid already. I didn't know that I paid.
Here's a keychain bottle opener, Great Lakes.
I did. I paid.
Here's
my 4 Nerfles.
Hard Rock Rome bottle opener.
Baby, do you think I'm a nerd because I bought Nerfles?
Yes.
Okay, just making sure.
There's another keychain bottle opener. Here's a Bacardi Limon pin. It looks like it lights up.
32 is the high bid right now.
And then here's another pin. And then this is really cool. Here's a lobster bottle opener from Rhode Island. So there's the actual bottle opener right there on the bottom of his tail.
Tonight on What the Hales, learn pickup lines with Jeremy. Want to come over and check out my Nerfles shelf? Want to play with my Nerfles?
Drink clips.
You want to play with my Nerfles?
From Crate and Barrel. Here's a Godiva liqueur bag. And then I have a ton of Crown Royal bags. Crown Royal bags. There's a green one. These are all different assorted sizes. Another green one. A purple Crown Royal bag. Another purple. Purple. Green. Here's a large green. There's a brown. A green Crown Royal. A black Crown Royal. And then these, I'm guessing these are koozies for wine bottles. These all have the tags on it. Well, these 2 have the tags on them. I doubt that these have been used. Maybe the tag fell off, but it has handles. And then it stops at the bottom. So I'm guessing they're for bottles of wine. Or
David Braden, you
put
are correct. That's why we put out a challenge to all of the fans this past summer for the Help Camp Patmos.
Here's that big old flask that Jeremy found in the sports unit.
Boomdog, we got your email. Appreciate it.
I threw this in the party lot.
That is one big flask. How much does a flask like that cost?
I have no idea. But here's a Jim Beam and a Las Vegas flask.
Dad bod flask. That was good. That was funny. I'll give you that. That was funny. Who came up with that joke?
I'm not sure. Here's a Happy Birthday beads. The remainder of the lot are just party beads. So these have Happy Birthday cakes on them. And then this one looks like it lights up. It's a blinky. So you got football. Some football beads. Have some Miller Lite beads. Still in the package. Here's some Daniel beads. Miller Lite. Here are some Ohio State Buckeye bead necklaces.
Now I'm bidding on Army Ants. Why they're bidding on this party lot. It
comes with the matching bracelets.
Wedgie Nerful is the worst time. You guys are bidding on a party lot, and you guys party your way. I party my way with Nerfles and Army Ants.
I've never heard of Army Ants. This one says older is better. So for when you hit 50.
You never heard of Army Ants?
I don't think so.
Oh my goodness, those were cool as a kid. Me and my brothers had them all. And I can remember, like, our parents would always have garage sales, and we'd be like, all right, we're done.
Mardi Gras bead necklaces.
Sell it for a penny. And now they're worth way more than a penny.
Miller party beads. You've got different assortments of party beads.
Hello.
Here's
I have an old toy nostalgia problem.
Bud Light ring.
I got 99 problems, Crafty Jen, but Army Ants ain't one of them. Except I can't find them. Beads.
And then this entire box.
Sandy forgot about Nerfles. She loved them too. Not your Nerf guns and all that. So Nerf actually came out with Nerfles, which
more party beads.
wasn't a big success. Obviously, they did much better with weaponry, but versus action figures with a round ball that dogs would chew on. But Sandy remembers the Nerfles.
Class of 14 party beads. You get all these party beads and then everything that I just showed you. I'm ready for the timer, Jeremy.
All right, she's ready. And I have no idea where the bid is at right now. This is how ridiculous I am. What I put an offer in on and what I bought in regards to Nerfles. This is my Nerfle list. Am I a nerd? Maybe.
Yes.
Looks like 45 is the high bid right now. 45 is the high bid right now.
Hands down, yes.
Okay, 45 is a high bid. Yeah, Army Ants are amazing. So.
I don't remember Army Ants.
Oh, those were cool. Those were really cool. Mary says you better watch yourself before you get hooked on bidding, Jeremy. Cassio's in at 45 on your party lot right now. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. Okay, that was weird. Were you showing us your gray hairs on purpose?
I was trying to look at the screen.
Oh, I thought you were just showing us your gray hair.
No.
Okay.
I didn't mean to be in the camera.
Okay, well, it was nice. I liked it.
My gray hairs?
Yeah.
Okay.
Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you only have 1 minute to win it. I still can't believe the size of that flask. Says Candy's Vlogs and Dudes. I can't believe it either. It's the biggest one I've ever seen, and we find them all the time. Sandy says, Army Ants are creepy. What's that stuck to their butts? That's called their guts, the squishy guts. All right. We got about 35 seconds left here to go. Roger's in at 50 right now. 50 is the high bid. 50 is the high bid right now with about 30 seconds left to go. And it's Nerfle or nothing, says Philip White Fam. It's got to be Nerfle. 50 is high bid right now.
Maybe I do know what Nerfles are. I just have to see them.
Well, you're going to see them because I bought 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 today in the package.
All right.
5 seconds left to go.
That means you got to clear out more books.
52 is the high bid right now. And Cassio's high bidder at 52. Cassio's high bidder at 52 right now. And Mary just came in at 57. Roger came in at 55. Mary's high bidder right now at 57. Going once, going twice. So it's Mary. Mary's at 57. Roger's in at 55. Cassio's snipe doesn't come in. Roger's snipe doesn't come in. But Mary is high bid. Man, I and chat. All right, we're good to go again. All right. Mary is high bidder. Mary Parfait at 57. Mary, you're going to send us your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of 57, and you're going to tell George it was the party lot. The party here, party there. And then Roger, your backup bidder at 55. Roger, if anything falls through, you can send George an email right there as well. Keep in mind, when you send your email, you are going to get an auto response from whatthehales@yahoo.com because we receive thousands of email communications a day. We cannot humanly possible keep up with them, nor could we ever humanly possible respond to them. We read them all in our own time, and then we respond to the ones that we have time to actually respond to. And that being said, George has a pin lot.
All right, next lot are assorted tack pins. There's approximately, I gotta sit down, my back hurts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 42 pins per display. You will get the actual display that I have the tack pins in. So they can vary anywhere from stamps to hearts to different awareness pins, different foundations. There's a starfish.
Daniel, we got your
God
email
bless
on the
America.
marathon lot. We appreciate it. Thank you.
There's some angel pins, a guitar pin, music pins. Looks like a gingerbread. Some voting pins. These look like little Eskimos. Coffee and a donut pin. Those look like Dorothy's slippers. Here's an apple with a cross. Compass, Ohio. Here's a sheep that looks like a pewter pin. Pewter. Heart with an arrow. Flags, some American flags. A hummingbird. Wounded Warrior Project pin. So like choir with like the musical. And then there's 4 of them. And again, there's approximately 42 pins on each one, and you will get the cardboard that the pins are stuck to. There's a saxophone, a little girl praying.
They get the cardboard too?
Yeah, corn on the cob.
She's spoiling you guys.
Heart. Those look like mushrooms. Another heart, American eagle, dragon. That one looks like maybe a clothespin. There's an elephant.
Steve's in at $25 right now.
There's a red high heel, some cats. Pewter, those look like pewter. There's a witch. There's some hot sauce. Some breast awareness, ribbon pins, VIFP Club.
Cassio's in at 27 now. Deb's in at 35. Shauna came in at 30. Bids are coming in now.
That looks like a lighthouse. Planet pin, some pumpkins.
Cassio's in at 37. Sean was in at 36.
I believe that one's autism awareness. We've got an angel, butterfly, some beetles, PTA, some more butterflies, some more angels, the Smithsonian, an American flag, number 1 pin.
Barbara Pippins is in at 50. We should change Barbara's name to, if you take the P and the I out in the beginning, her last name is Pins.
A leprechaun.
It's Barbara Pippins. But if we take out the pie, we're left with Pins. 52 to Casio
Let
now.
freedom ring. Celebrate freedom. You've got true friends. These are 2 pewter birds. Another bird flying. That looks like a cat facing with its back facing us. And then this looks like
Danielle's in at 55.
children holding hands.
Do we
Looks
hold
like a
hands?
whale. An apple.
Barbara's in at 60.
In the Karen video, I mentioned that Christian said that otters hold hands when they sleep so they don't float away from each other. And I didn't know that. And I said, oh my God, Jeremy and I sleep with our hands. We hold hands when we sleep.
Do we?
Yeah.
All I know is I'm a cuddler. And
So that I don't float away.
when I first met her, she's like, I sleep in my own bed and I starfish, and that's
I like to starfish.
and that's the way it's gonna be. And I was like, well I like to cuddle.
I slept alone
that's
for
the
a
way
very
it's
long
gonna be.
time. I slept alone for a very long time.
You still do. I just like to cuddle.
Birdie. Bird. There's a birdie pin. Strawberry pin.
I'm a little bit more
There's a
affectionate
cat.
than that. So
London, England.
Got the email for the party lot.
There's a Chicago pin. I've
I'll
got
party with Nerfles.
teacher pin, number 1 teacher. Here's a special teacher pin.
what kind of a nerd am I? I'm a nerd who
There's 3 bunny rabbits with their cottontails facing us.
looks for Nerfles. They should be called Nerdfuls.
Bumblebee.
Instead of Nerf, it should be Nerd.
Eagle. Some flags. A Canadian flag.
72 is the high bid on the
Bowling
pins
green.
right now.
Oklahoma. Maine. The Humane Society of the United States. There's a heart with some butterflies. United Way. It's an angel holding a 2000 sign. Heart Association. Youth soccer. Here's the Philadelphia Flower Show. And then here's a Riverside Gardens pin. So all kinds of assorted pins. Tack pins. So you get that one. And again, there's approximately 42 pins on every flat. And you will get the cardboard that they're stuck on.
We're at 78 now. You good to go?
Yeah, I'm ready for the timer.
All right, she says she's ready, and I'm not bidding on anything. You guys are, so there's a bunch of pins. Barbara Pippins. I love her last name.
Pippins?
Pippins. It's got to be Pippins. Pie
Is
pins.
she related to
It could be
Scotty?
pie pins or Pippins. Either way, it's still
Scotty?
amazing. All right, 80 is the high bid right now. Now Deborah's in at 85. Cassie came in at 82. Jeffrey came in at 90. Lots of pins here. You will get the cardboard that they're on as well. George said $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. BP said there's 168 pins. And we try and represent everything the way it is, best that we can. So we got it. You're getting it exactly the way we got it. And you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have one more minute to win it. Let's go. Deborah's in at 95, and I am screwing everything up. Here we go. All right.
Most of the pins have their backings. There may be a handful that don't have backings, but you can order them online for cheap.
Looks like Deb's in at 95. Cassio's in at 97. George just ran away. I don't know if she's going to the bathroom or what, but she did run away. She probably has bad gas. That'd be my guess. That's typically what it is. Usually she's crop dusting. 97 is the high bid. 97 is the high bid right now. You don't need to let George know what we were talking about while she was away. 97.
I had to get lotion because my hands are cracked.
Oh, is that what you were doing?
I need to get lotion for my ashy
Is
hands.
that what you were doing? Well, apparently she had to go lotion up.
I had to put lotion on my knuckles. They're cracking.
$100 for Jeffrey right now. Jeffrey's in at $100. $100 with about 5 seconds left to go. $100 with about 5 seconds left to go. And Jeff's still high bidder at 100. Jeff's still high bidder at 100. Going once. High bidder going twice. 100 going. Sold! It is Jeffrey. It is Jeffrey. Jeffrey, great job. Great job, Jeffrey. All right, Jeffrey, you know what to do. You're gonna send George your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid of 100, and you're gonna tell her it's the pin lot right there, whatthehales@yahoo.com. The pin lot at whatthehales@yahoo.com. Backup bid was Casio's back up at 97. 97 Casio. You can send your backup to George as well. Jeffrey, you got it. That's a great deal. That's a really good deal. Awesome. Okay, George got another lot coming up.
Oh, CD book.
And somebody was asking about something. I forget. But CD books. Here we go. Who bought that last lot of CD books?
Andrew.
Andrew did. Okay.
Well, he bought
quite a few things.
Well, these are
didn't he?
cassettes. I don't know how those. So there's two
There's
things.
going to be CDs and cassettes. There's going to be very few cassettes.
So this came from the unit with all of where the awesome safe was, and like the DVDs and the Blu-rays. Ghost Story.
Okay, I'm scared already.
Are you?
Yes.
There's 15 discs in this Ghost Story. Most of these, I believe, it'll say CD book on the spine.
Carolyn says she
Once
has
upon a
4
time,
kids.
There was you.
Never ever seen a Nerfle before. Never seen a Nerfle before. They were pretty obscure.
Infamy, six discs.
Nerfles were pretty obscure. I will give Nerfles that.
Can I see a picture
of a Nerfle?
A Walk in the Woods.
Maybe I'll just show them to you when they get
arrive.
here.
Will they make it on time?
It doesn't matter. It'll get forwarded.
The Last Days of Magic.
It'll make it somewhere on time. I would assume it would get here on time.
The Looming Tower. Oh, this is probably a documentary on Al Qaeda or a CD book on Al Qaeda. The Suki Steakhouse
JK
Champion.
says, "Don't worry, Carolyn. No one's heard of them except for Jeremy."
Speaking
Charlotte's never seen Nerfles.
What's the saying for Nerfles? Because when you said it, when Philip said it, I'm like, it rings a bell.
That's because that's the slogan.
The singularity
for Nerf.
is near.
That was the slogan for Nerf. Nerf foam guns. So Nerf,
Dark Matter, the life of Sir Isaac Newton.
in the 80s came out with Nerfles, which is, for all intents and purposes, action figures.
This American Life, Stories of Hope and Fear.
But action figures for very, very innocent, just a round like tennis ball.
The Paying Guests.
The head is like a tennis ball, and it fits in a little body and gets like a potato head, but not a potato head. It's a Nerfle.
Tripping the Prom Queen. I guess I have to see it. The Mistress of Nothing.
I don't know. I just used to play with mine and loved them, and would make up little scenarios.
Angel Time.
When you would play, would you make up stories?
These are all CD books.
Would you make up stories in your minds when you would play with all your toys?
Once and for All. Yeah, when I played with my Barbies.
What stories would you make up?
Just playing house. Like she would have tea time, or she would clean and do laundry or go shopping.
Do you want to play house with me? I'm doing laundry.
The Roanoke Girls.
And then we can have tea time later. You want to do tea
An
time?
Appetite for Wonder. Would you like tea and crumpets with me, sir?
Boglins. Do I remember?
Dora Finds a Friend.
Boglins.
Clover's Parent Fix. Gemma and the Ultimate.
Boglins. Let me see. I gotta look them up to see if I remember them. The
Andre
name
Previn
sounds
Celebration.
familiar. Boglins. Let's see.
Return of the Thin Man. Voyagers. Omega Rising.
Oh, I do remember Boglins. Yes.
That doesn't sound familiar at all.
I do.
Dividing Eden.
It was a monster puppet you put on your hand and you would make it. Do you remember these at all?
They eat puppies, don't they? That's the name of the CD book.
Do you remember these? They were like a rubber puppet you would put on your hand.
No. Blood Oath. I didn't have much growing up.
I didn't have much either.
Go Set a Witch Man. Assorted CD books.
Wow, I haven't seen these Boglins in forever.
The Mostly True Adventure of Homer Fig. Homer P. Fig.
How cool. Yeah, you would put them on your hand.
Return of the Thin Man. I think this is a duplicate. I just showed one of these. And then in addition to all those CD books that I just showed you guys, there's also these playaways, which are those cool digital.
Mrs. LMS Burr says, I used to have Pogs. We just did a Pog lot.
Audiobooks.
We had a Pog lot 2 weeks ago.
So these
1 week ago, 2 weeks ago.
This pops up, battery goes in here, you put your headphones in, and this is how you program it to play, rewind, fast forward, pause.
Which we have not tested any of them.
Correct. And the instructions on how to get started, which I think these are really cool, are in the left side of the sleeve. So, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button.
Made for a good movie.
Adam Resurrected. Farewell, My Subaru. Honky drives a Subaru.
Nerfles are for sale on Etsy.
Time Management from the Inside Out.
Elizabeth, Handmade Jewelry, send me a link. I'm not on Etsy.
The Possibilities of Sainthood. And again, the last things that I'm showing you have the actual.
Kathy Viking Queen White says, I used to just play with worms.
I've got worms.
Yeah, you do.
On the Run.
I still love you.
Your tapeworm is Tommy.
Well,
The Doomsday Key.
Needs to step up his job description.
What
production.
would MacGyver do?
Probably Jeremy Riggett.
And the last one is August Folly. So these have the playaways in them, which look like.
So yes, there are houses for the Nerfles, Jody. I never had the houses growing up. I didn't even know there were houses until I saw them on eBay. I didn't go for any of the houses yet. I've been bidding on the actual characters.
I'm ready for the timer.
All right. We're ready for the timer. Bam! All right, high bid right now is Casio at 82. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States. Additional shipping outside of the United States. You got to know your custom laws. We try and show everything the way it is, so everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. We're showing it to you. We haven't tested any of it. We haven't listened to any of it. It came out of the trailer. It went into a tote. And the tote went into the office. And now it was shown to you on camera. That's how far it's going. So bid accordingly. Most importantly, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. Jane says, I have no idea what you guys are talking about with Nerfles. We're talking about 80s toys. 80s toys. All kinds of 80s toys. I was just George was in the dining room all day yesterday, and I was laying on the couch all day yesterday editing. And then I started to think about some of the toys I grew up with. So I started looking them up online. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to buy some and put them on display because I can now. I'm in that position to where I can. I have shelves and I have books that I'm going to read or I already did read. Why not put some cool 80s toys up there that actually hold a lot of value? All right, I think high bid is still somewhere around. I actually don't remember. Mizu sent a link to me. Thank you so much. All right, I think it's Casio still high bid. Let's see what happens here. Going once, going twice. Sold. James Elliott just missed the snipe. Andrew Smith just missed the snipe. And Jay Lunsford played with sticks, dirt, and grass.
Yes.
I played with a lot of that as well.
We did too.
All right. I think Casio's tried to snipe again. It's 82. Casio, you are a high bidder at 82. Casio, you're a high bidder at 82. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address. You bid amount at $82 and tell George it's the books on CD, books on tape lot right there. 82 is the high bid, and Daniel Smith is back up at 80. Daniel, go ahead and send us your information as well. Right there, What the Hales, right? I think right there, What the Hales at yahoo.com. Daniel, you can send us your backup bid and say, hey, I was backup bid at 80. Looks like we got another huge lot coming up with a huge
NASCAR and diecast.
NASCAR and diecast.
Not from.
I don't know. It's coming from somewhere.
I think the
I'm just gonna
T-shirts
full
are
screen
from
them.
the Pittsburgh unit.
From the, I wouldn't doubt it.
I believe this is from the Pittsburgh unit. The diecast that I'm going to show tonight is not from the Pittsburgh unit. It's from different units that I just random diecast that we would find, and I would just throw it in a lot. So this T-shirt is a size large.
JK is holding out for the Nerfle lot.
And then this is also a size large. Strong Horses T-shirt. So that's the front. And then the back looks identical. Robert Yates. This shirt is thick. And then...
Wait long enough, JK. She'll auction it off.
Here is a large T-shirt.
Backup bidder on the brooch lot. Roger Mitchell, backup bidder. We got that. Thank you so much.
AJ's striped triple crown.
Mitchell's in at 25.
This shirt is a large, size large. 40th annual Tuscandra. So that's the front. And then here's the back.
Casio's in at
Royal
32.
Pennsylvania. Here is a 53rd annual Budweiser Who's Your 100?
Who's your daddy?
This is a size medium. That's the front. And then here is the back.
High bid right now is Kevin with 50.
This one doesn't have any design on the back. Here's the front. And this is a large.
That Cobra.
Cobra Dayton Coupe. I like this color. This is a good color.
Marcy's in at 60.
It matches your hoodie.
You don't like that baby blue anymore?
I like all shades of blue on you. Here's a size large.
Andrew Smith's in at 75.
It says Vintage Thunder number 66. The front, and then in the back, Vintage Thunder cars. Remember when racing was fun?
Daryl's not high bidder at 80.
And then you'll also get this NASCAR. Is this a TY? Dale. You'll get a Dale plush doll. Dale Jr. on his left arm. And then on the back, it's got Dale Jr. number 8. So get that guy, and then you'll get this guy. This guy still has the tag on it. Number 48. Jimmy Johnson. This is a Hendrick Motorsports bear. He's got a blue hoodie that matches Jeremy's. So that's included.
120 is the high bid right now. Andrew Smith is high bid at 120.
You'll get a...
Holy cow, there's more Nerfles on
pamphlet.
Etsy than there are on eBay.
A NASCAR pamphlet. You'll also get this Dale clock. Very fragile. I feel like Etsy's making a come up with all kinds of stuff. Like Etsy's getting more and more popular.
Really?
Yeah. Here is Bill Elliott trading card.
Sandy says Etsy is the new eBay.
It is. It really is. Mercari, I don't hear about Mercari anymore. I hear about Etsy all the time. Here is an autographed.
Oh, no, there's 31 results. There's not more. There's actually less.
Poster of Jeanette Thornley. Queen of Diamonds, that looks like it's autographed.
But there's still cool stuff.
And then this one looks like it's autographed. We haven't authenticated these signatures.
Do you remember glow bugs?
Yes.
There's glow bugs on here too. 125 is the high bid right now.
And then as far as the die cast go, you'll get these four. These four appear to be brand new, still in the package. We found this just like this in the storage unit. Set of 4 pieces, got a $20 tag on it. Hardy's Days of Thunder cars. So you'll get that. And then you'll get a Scholastic Hot Wheels Tunnel Trouble. And then there's a ton of Tech Deck skateboards that are going up for auction as well. So you'll get this entire flat. The flat's not included, just the actual die cast. There's an assortment of all kinds of stuff. Some of them are really, really vintage.
130 is the high bid right now.
So you'll get some Hot Wheels, like monster trucks in the back. This one was really cool. It's got Bugs Bunny on it. Bugs Bunny. That one is a racing champion. See a Batmobile.
Are you singing?
Are
you singing?
I just said Bugs Bunny.
So you are singing?
No, not at all.
Okay. Well, I was just making sure.
So the die cast here is
Mitchell's
an
in at
assortment
140
of Hot Wheels, racing champions. I haven't looked at all the different makers. I'm going to set this down right here. And then
I just remembered another thing I had.
You get some Tech Deck ramps for
Do you
the
remember
skateboards.
Pillow Pals? Do you remember Pillow Pals?
Pillow Pals?
Yep.
Yes, I think so. Here's a Hot Wheels still in the package.
I had Pillow Pals.
And then here's another Hot Wheels. This one appears to be brand new, still in the package. And then you'll get all these different Tech Deck skateboards. Here's some more die-cast cars.
See, I ain't the only one remembering Pillow Pals. And Woozles. Yep, I remember Woozles, Sarah.
Here's a Tonka.
Mitchell's still high bidder right now.
Tonka toy. And then here is a USA tractor. And then you'll also get some accessories that go with the skateboard, like wheels. That's in here. Because some of these don't have wheels, but I have parts for them. I don't know if I have parts for all of them, but like this one comes with all of the wheels, but there's a handful that don't have the wheels. And that concludes the NASCAR diecast lot.
That'd be it.
Yeah.
All right. She says that concludes the lot. So, you know what that means. $25 starting bid, free shipping here in the United States, additional shipping outside of the United States, and ceiling walkers. I do not remember ceiling walkers. And as we're talking about 80s toys, which I love, you got to bid fast. You got to bid furious because you literally only have 1 minute to win it. Let's do this. All right, high bid right now. Oh, Flippin' Adventures. I had a glowworm. I definitely had a glowworm. Probably a couple of them between me and brothers and a sister. You needed that nightlight. Those glowworms were your nightlight at night. All right, so back to the actual lot. Talking about 80s toys. Oh, Teddy Ruxpin. Had Teddy Ruxpin. You guys are getting me off track. 30 seconds left to go. I don't even know where the bid is or who is the high bidder. But I do know Elvis Presley Jr. said bid high, bid fast. It won't last. Hungry, hungry hippos for sure. For sure. Everybody had a glowworm. Original skippers. All right, 5 seconds left to go. Micro Machines, yep. Shauna just put in a bid of 75, but I think it's well above that already. Shauna either needs to... Casio just put in 78. Again, I think it's above that. Sold. High bid is... I thought I saw way, way above that. I might be mixing them up. Let me see what's going on. Let's see what... Yep, Mitchell's in at 140. Mitchell's in at 140. Everybody else needs a refresh, man.
Mitchell got it for 140.
Mitchell got it for 140. Everybody else needs a refresh. Lagging. Gary says He-Man and Skeletor. Oh, yeah. Masters of the Universe. All right, Mitchell LaValle, you got it for 140. Mitchell, you're going to send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount, 140. And you're going to tell George it was the NASCAR diecast lot, okay? And then backup bidder was Fort Rose Thrifters. Your backup bid at 135. As we've been taking this trip down nostalgia lane back into the 80s. Glowworms, those were pretty cool. I remember that because I would use that as a nightlight.
I think I may have had one.
Do you need another one? Is that what you want for Christmas, a glowworm?
The next lot is a huge lot.
Next lot is a huge action figure wrestling lot. It's a big one. It's a real big one.
You'll get a WWE. These are like different accessories, like stairs that go up the ring.
Jeffrey, I had the Pound Puppies and loved them.
And then you'll get a step ladder that they would beat each other with.
Tonka actually came out with the Pound Puppies.
A table that they would beat each other with, and it actually does come apart. So at the bottom, there's another table that they would beat over the head with, and it comes apart.
My buddy.
Here's a folding chair that they would use to beat each other with. I'm pretty sure this was the board that they would take them away.
The stretcher?
Yeah. Here's a bunch of clothing accessories. Some more clothing top accessories. In here, it looks like all of the champion belts are in there. So you'll get all of those accessories.
And we ain't even touched the action figures yet. We're at $40 right now.
Here's the ring. And then it comes with a Raw
Marilyn X, like My Little Ponies. My sister had all the My Little Ponies. Of course, there was Strawberry Shortcake back in the day as well in the 80s. That came out by Hallmark. So Hallmark came out with Strawberry Shortcake. It was a huge hit. Tonka came out with Pound Puppies, which was a huge, huge hit.
I never knew about Pound Puppies. Ugh. All right. Here's all the action figures. So the flats not included, just the action figures.
And there's a bunch of them.
There are a ton of them.
Fraggle Rock. Oh man, 80s was the best. I'm telling you, 80s was the best for toys. For toys, growing up, playing, like that's when it got serious about toys and storyline, and it's just incredible. There's just so much good stuff. So much good stuff. Kathleen's in at 80 right now. Like that's when they really got serious. 82 is the high bid to Casio now. And 80s was just pumping out some of the coolest stuff in the world, which now they all go retro and try and bring it all back.
Mm-hmm.
85 to Daniel now. 85 to Daniel. Rogers in at 100.
Here's all the different action figures. This one.
California
There's the
Raisins.
Here's his headpiece fell off.
Ann says, what makes something worth something? Well, quality. Memories. The limited.
There's a buyer for everything.
The limitability of it. And
so if it was
JK
like a limited edition.
JK says that's when they made Furby, isn't it? Yeah, your favorite, JK.
I don't remember Furbies either. I do remember
there's a few of them. It's supply and demand. The less there is, the more demand it is, the price goes up.
So, for example, that 1943 copper penny that we've been chasing.
That there's only 20 in the world known. That's why it's worth over $1 million.
20 or 40.
Four Rose Thrifters is in at 125 now. 125. Voltron. Oh my goodness. We had the full Voltron.
So again, the flats are not included, just the action figures.
We had the full Voltron. My brother Dominic, he had the full Rambo playset, like the whole thing, whole thing. I don't think he ever even saw Rambo. I think my dad got it for him so my dad could play with it.
All right, I'm ready for the timer.
Already?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big old lot.
How many? I mean, there's just a ton of wrestlers here, guys.
There's about
Thundercats were awesome.
There's about 12 wrestlers on every flat. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Rogers in at 130.
5, 6 flats.
Yeah, Sherry Moore knows. That's when best stuff came out.
Take me back.
The pogo ball.
Take me back to the
pogo stick. What about skip it? Just skip it. Skip
Oh
it.
my goodness. I was obsessed with Skip It.
Who in the world puts a ball on the end of a rope? You tie it on your ankle and you jump over it and you make millions upon millions upon millions.
If I had that time machine,
obsessed.
I would go back and invent so many of those games and toys.
Skip it.
And own it.
Hey, we're going to make you exercise and jump.
Okay. And the pogo stick.
Oh, yeah. I had to have a pogo stick. Yeah, that was me. I needed a pogo stick. All right. Wherever we're at.
Assorted wrestling action figures.
Wherever we're at, there are a ton of wrestling figures and accessories. I don't know exactly where. I think, okay, we're at Faith is at 175 right now. Faith is at 175. Susan says there's 71 wrestlers. $25 starting bid. Free shipping here in the United States. Roger just bid 140. You're going to have to go above that. Four Rose Lifters at 180. Most importantly, everything is as is, no guarantees and no returns. You're going to have to bid fast, bid furious, because you're literally only going to have 1 more minute to win it. Let's do this. Casio's now in 182. 100. What is it doing now? I don't know why it minimized. It's weird. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's time for a new phone.
Your phone's like 10 years old.
Yeah, but you're old and I don't get rid of you. So don't make me get rid of my old phone. 37 seconds left. All right. Last bid I saw was 182, 182. Clackers. I remember clackers, Terry. Absolutely. Everybody loved clackers. All right. 130 or 182, still high bid right now. Faith just came in at 190 with, I know nobody can see this. 17 seconds left. There, now maybe. There we go. 10 seconds left. All right. Casio's in at 192. Elizabeth is at 195. Boomdog's in at 200. 200 is high bid right now. 200 is high bid right now. With about 2 seconds left to go. 200 is high bid right now. Casio came in at 197. Boomdog's in at 200. 200 going once. 200 going twice to Boomdog. 200 going. Sold the Boomdog. Zoltan missed the snipe for 210. Zoltan missed the snipe. It is Boomdog at $200. And I believe Casio is back up at 197. Nice job, Boomdog. Wow, what a lot. What a crazy lot. I can't even believe she left it towards the end. It's so crazy. Boomdog, you know what to do. Send your YouTube name, your real name, your shipping address, your bid amount of $200, and say it's the wrestling lot right there. And then Casio, your backup bid, same thing, man. Same thing. Some crazy lots tonight. Now, for me, the wrestlers, I see you guys are looking at all these wrestlers over here. Mine were the rubber wrestlers. Like I had the pure rubber wrestlers that they came out with. You know, you didn't get any of this opposable stuff, you know, in the original WWF. They were just a big chunk of solid rubber, and they were awesome. Man, that's a good lot right there.
You like that?
Yeah, I did. I like that a lot.
I can't remember which unit those came from. I know Patience and Christian sorted it. All right, you ready for the free lot?
Already?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot to mention that.
What? That you're gonna have free
that
stuff?
That it's time for the free lot.
Well, maybe I should come up with a question. Let me see what's going on here. What were our videos about this week? I don't even know. To be honest with you, I don't even know what day it is, let alone what time it is. I don't know what to do unless George tells me what to do.
What do I do with my hands?
I do not have a clue unless George is there to tell me what to do.
What?
Let's see. I need to come up with a good question. What would be a good question? Go ahead and show them what they can win tonight. I got to come up with a question.
Okay.
You got to come up with.
All right. So we'll have two lucky winners this evening. And I wish I had two of these, but I only found one. But the first person to answer, you get dibs on whichever free giveaway you'd like. The first free giveaway is a Fila limited quantity Tracker 902. What it does is it's Bluetooth smart, so it's like a smart watch, and it tracks your activity and your sleeping patterns. This is still brand new in the box. It's called a Tracker 902. Track your activity and your sleeping patterns. And then the second person to answer correctly, with Christmas coming up, I got some fun Christmas necklaces. They're all Christmas themed necklaces with like Santa, stockings, and reindeers. And then also some jingly wingly jewelry that'll go with it too. So there's some rings and some earrings that jingle jangle along with.
I got a question.
Okay. Jeremy has a question. Your
Wow.
seat's nice and toasty.
Wow, for somebody who refuses to ever go live on your own without me, you're just taking the whole show.
Well, because I knew you were coming back.
Can I go to the couch and do my thing?
I knew you were coming back.
And look at you like this?
And speak to me without moving your mouth.
Want to cuddle? Do you want to cuddle? Can we cuddle?
Okay.
Way to make things awkward, Jeremy.
Me make things awkward?
Yeah.
You're the queen.
Why do you think Tammy got you that shirt?
You're the queen of making things awkward.
Why?
We ready for a question?
Yeah. Are you gonna thank you, Andrew Smith.
I don't even think we need a timer. I mean,
are you gonna tell me what the answer is?
I think you're going to know as soon as I asked it. So we had a crazy week. We had to prep for moving. We had Restores the Love to help restore and clean up a garage that was on fire, which our truck still smells like fire. And we're driving that to Florida, so that should be interesting. We bought some storage units and crazy stuff. But
the weather was beautiful
until 2 days ago,
yes.
Which now we want to go to Florida so bad.
Yeah, pretty much all week it was just beautiful weather.
And we took advantage of it. We truly did.
We really did.
We took advantage of it while it was there. But we didn't take advantage like Karen was trying to take advantage of the storage facility. But we did take advantage of the weather. Not the way that George takes advantage of me occasionally, but you know, we still did take advantage of it and we enjoyed it. Mm-hmm. So that was nice. That was really nice. So here's the question. Karen was really rude to the manager, and we spent $30 on a unit that we bought just because, even though we were only looking for units to restore the love, which I went into the office thinking that I was actually going to have one. I'm like, oh my goodness, the lady's going crazy. I hope I got it. And she started getting rude and mean. And then I finally, towards the end, I turned the phone on.
She dropped the F-bomb, I think.
Oh, lots of times. But
that being said, we found something in that storage unit. It was a certain kind of slipper. What kind of slippers did we find in that storage unit that we were like, oh, what kind of slippers? You know the answer, correct?
Yes, I do.
What kind of slippers did we find in that storage unit? I'm looking for a very specific type of slipper. Yes. Very, very specific type of slipper. Because it's the only type of slipper that made George go, oh, and the rest of the world as well.
Are we going to give them a timer to let them get their answers in?
Do we really need a timer?
No. Or can I just go ahead and announce the winners?
That's up to you. It's all you. It's your world. I just live in it.
All right. The answer to Jeremy's question that he just made up last minute, instead of being proactive and coming up with the question,
I was tuning my guitar as you pressed go live.
The correct answer is otter. And the first person to answer that I see correctly on my end in live chat, not tap chat, is Wendy. Wendy, I think it's Felician. I hope I'm pronouncing your last name right. And the second person to answer correctly is Lori James. Congratulations, ladies. Wendy, let me know what your first pick is. Email me with your mailing address. And then Lori James, same thing. Email me. Let me know that you are the winner of the trivia question this evening. Thank you guys all for hanging out with us. If this was your first time, hopefully you'll come back and Jeremy and I didn't scare you away with our singing, because I can't sing. And
That's
Jeremy
okay.
can't play too many songs.
But I know this one.
He likes to usually end the live with a lullaby. Thank you to everyone that joined us this evening. Special thank you to everyone that sent fan mail. We love getting fan mail from you guys and gifts.
Wonder what you are.
I'm already falling asleep and not sure what to say. Special thank you to everyone that sent super chats and super stickers and that became members this evening.
Like a dime.
Hopefully you're enjoying the extra perks as a member.
Diamond in the sky.
Thank you to all of our awesome moderators. We can't do our lives without you guys. Florida or bus, baby. Say goodnight, Jeremy.
Good night, Jeremy.
We try and release a pre-recorded video to you guys every day, Monday through Saturday at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard, and then we go live with you guys every Sunday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard. We'll see you live next Sunday.